be Halloween or to not be Halloween? That is the question. Start the show. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Yeah, dude. What's going on? Fears, audience. Audience, fears. Coffee first. In my Super Nintendo mug. I haven't used the Super Nintendo mug in quite a while, so I thought I'd try it out. Ah, yummy. So what's going on, guys? Like I said, fears, audience, fears. Strawberries today. That's right. That's right. Let me just have a little nibble. Pretty good. Anyway, hope you guys have had a good day. Fears has had an incredible day. Yeah, I got some news. Unfortunately, I fell asleep during Scanners, so I will not be reviewing it today, but I'm going to watch the rest of it tomorrow. I got about, I think, like, my brain shuts off, like, at the 45-minute mark. So, I was 45 minutes into it, and then I fell asleep, and by the time I woke up, it was time to go to work. But, I finished this movie, and I think I know how to pronounce this. Nosferatu. I think I finally got it. I didn't know how to say this film for the fucking death of me. I looked it up. Nosferatu. I think that's the correct way on how to say it. I finished this, went to work, and then today I watched... I couldn't wait. Today I watched Robin Hood, Men in Tights. So I'm going to be reviewing these two movies. A little horror movie, so I got my Chopping Mall shirt on. And then, some Robin Hood Men in Tights. So, oh yeah. But tonight's watches are, I'm going to finish this. And then we're going to get on some okra. Oh yeah. And it's quite appropriate that I review, two horror movies. Not a horror movie and a comedy, just two horror movies. So I'm almost done with this. And check this out. I watched all the bonus features. And like I said, about 45 minutes of the movie. I'm going to finish it. But so far, so good. I mean, definitely pretty good so far. And then, lots of bonus features here. So I'm going to watch the bonus features and then watch the film. I know this is going to be funny. This is a rip-off of Jaws. But it's still going to be pretty funny. All right. So there we are. Let's see. What else is going on? I should have grabbed my notes before I start. I apologize. So, just give me 1 second. I'm grabbing my notes. So, I got a show coming up. Brand new schedule. We've got 15 new shows today for Jeff's Toy Conventions and Comic-Con. You want more information? FloridaToyShowBam.com, or just go to Florida Toy Shows and Expos on Facebook, Florida Toy Shows and Expos on Instagram, and coming soon, the official Florida Toy Shows and Expos YouTube channel that my friend Jeff told me about at his last show. He said, Fears, would you want to do some edits for me? And I went, oh, hell yeah. So I could be Jeff's going to edit some. I may edit some. I don't know if Jeff's going to pay me. It would be nice. If he doesn't, that's all right. I'll just do it out of the kindness of my heart. The next show is March 9th. So this weekend. This weekend, I'm going to a con. I don't know if I'm going to do much filming there, because I got so much shit to edit anyway, but we'll see. Anyway, speaking of fan mail, my friend Steven in the chat that I met last year, I actually met him out and about while I was vlogging, and him and his family subscribed to me, and he said he's going to send me some fan mail, and Walter said he's going to send me some fan mail soon. So for everybody else, if you guys want to send me some fan mail, 16745 Cagans Crossing Boulevard, STE 102B, PMB 40, Claremont, Florida 34714. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Send me something to unbox. I don't care. I will open up almost pretty much anything within reason. Just no blood, no body parts, nothing crazy, but anything within reason. Fan letters. I want to hear from the fans. You know, I want to hear from the fans, and I will respond. I love the last fan letter I got was someone from California pretending to be Lantern. So I thought it was funny. I got a little giggle out of it. Next, we're making progress on the list. The latest two that I scratched off was Scanners. So I marked off Scanners, but I still got Scanners 2 and 3, and then up here I scratched off Okra 1977. So 2 more movies off the list, but many more to go. Oh my lord. Anyway. Oh my god, that thing went way over there. Anyway. So that's what's going on. Work was good. We only had 39,000, so not too bad. I actually didn't get off until, 9:45? Somebody went home sick, so they're like, hey, Fierce, do you want to, you've already finished your shift. Do you want to, just stay until 9:45 and, get an extra couple of minutes because I had to send somebody home? And I was like, oh, yeah. So, that's good. Anyway, but yeah, work was nice. Let's see, what else did I do? I came home. I skipped lunch. I've been trying to skip lunch because that's another way to lose weight. And so I only have breakfast and dinner. So I have a big dinner, before I go into work, and then I have a little breakfast. So today on the old breakfast, I just had a bowl of cereal. A bowl of cereal and some orange juice. Fruity Pebbles. Oh yeah. Fruity Pebbles. They're good. So I had Fruity Pebbles and some orange juice. I don't know, a glass of orange juice about that tall, that wide, so not too bad. Despite what the trolls say, I'm not going to mention any names, I have lost weight. Now here's the thing. Have I lost all of the weight? No, I haven't. But my mom and my friends can tell. They're like, Fears, your face is getting a little unswollen because I got some double chin action. And somebody was kind enough to send me a meme of my double chin in the Discord. I thought it was funny. So I just said, thanks for the meme. And then he got really, really agitated, which was great because they're always giving me shit. He's like, it's not a meme, Fears. I'm like, it's definitely a meme. Oh, yeah. And I downloaded it and I uploaded it. Or I'm going to upload it on my Facebook. So check out some double chin action on my Facebook coming soon. So thanks a lot for that meme. So yeah, everything else is going good though. Apartment's doing good. I did some laundry today. I did enough shopping over the weekend, so I did not go anywhere. I'll be honest, when I went to Goodwill, kind of slacking. Only found 2 movies. Come on. Anyway. I stayed in today and watched this. I did a little bit of editing today. I'm going to do a little bit more editing after dinner. I haven't had dinner yet. So after the stream and after I eat dinner, while I'm eating dinner, I'm going to finish watching this, and then after dinner, I'm going to watch this, and then after these two, then I'm going to do some editing, then take a nap, and then go right into work. So there we are. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a good day. Let me know in the chat if you guys have had a good day. Speaking of the chat, let's open up the chat. I just wanted to get all those updates out of the way. So, yeah. It's been a pretty good day. Pretty chill day. A chill day, but a fun day. So, I hope you guys have had a nice, fun, chill afternoon, chill day. But, yeah, unfortunately, I did not. I just fell asleep. It's always like at the 45-minute mark where I check out and I fall asleep. But what I saw from scanners so far, pretty damn good. I'm thoroughly enjoying it so far. And I thoroughly enjoyed this. Good old monster movie, man. Very gothic. I've got a lot to talk about whenever we review this movie. I mean, all good things. There's like only like one bad thing I didn't like about the film. But everything else, I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. All right, today's topics, we're going to review 3 movies. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, wait a minute, Fears. I only see 2 movies here. I've got something up my sleeve. So just hang on. It'll all make sense. Then we're going to do a top 10. We're going to talk about some new movie props that I bought. And some more movie props that I have on my watch list. Oh, I got some props a-coming. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fears is always working on something. I've always got something up my sleeve. And then, lastly, because I renewed my Disney Pass, I haven't went in a while, but there's a couple of new things I want to do at Disney that I haven't got around to doing. So I want to tell you guys the top 5 or 10 new things that I want to do. Because I'm always exploring the parks. And I go to all the old classic stuff always, but between all the old classic stuff, I try to do new things every single time I go to the park, which will lead to more interesting footage, you know, for the videos and for the live streams. I do plan on live streaming the next time I go to Disney, and I do plan on live streaming at the show on my phone, because I used to do that, and I just haven't done it in the last couple of years. So if I do, in fact, go to the show, which I'm almost positive I'm going to go to the show this weekend, I will bust out my phone and do a live. The only thing that sucks on YouTube is they won't let you, it's like this. You have to film like this. It's not like that anymore. For some reason, I don't know why you can't do it like that. So a lot of the live streams, so whenever I start doing my workout streams, it's going to be vertical, which fucking sucks because when it's vertical, it cuts off the sides. It needs to be fucking like that. But it is what it is. All right, let's open up the chat. There we are. Anymore. For some reason, I don't... There we are. Yo! What's up, Visions? Good to see you. Lord Visions, how art thou? Vision says, did you get to finish all those movies? Most of them. Most of them, buddy. Most. I finished all of this. Watched this today, and I fell asleep last night. I'm 45 minutes into this. I'm 45 minutes. What I've seen so far, pretty good. So you were right, Visions. Yesterday, Visions was taking bets. He's like, I bet you Fears falls asleep. That I did, my friend. But I got about 45 minutes. It always seems like my brain shuts off at like the 45-minute, 50-minute mark, you know? And then I woke up, and it was 3:50, and I had to be at work at... I'm sorry, it was 3 o'clock, and I had to be at work at 4 last night. So, I was like, oh shit, I've only got an hour until I have to go to work, so I quickly made my lunch, quickly got a shower, stopped this, because when I woke up, the fucking credits were rolling. But I did, in fact, I watched all the bonus features. The only thing I haven't watched is I'm going to watch the movie straight through tonight without the commentary. So right up here it says commentary by director David, how do you say his name? David Cronenberg? Hopefully that's how you say it. Hopefully that's how you say his name. If I David, if I made a mistake on how you say your last name, I apologize. So another day, I'm gonna watch it with the commentary because he's a good fucking filmmaker, man. I can't wait to get his next movie, fucking Videodrone. I almost bought that one too, Visions. I almost bought Videodrone because this was on the shelf and like Videodrone was right next to it. So I was like, oh shit, scanners. So I grabbed that one last weekend, and literally, I kid you fucking not, Videodrome was like side by side. And I thought, you know what? I'll get this one first, and then Videodrone I'll get next. So yeah. Oh man, you're missing out, Bukaki. He says, I don't know if I've ever seen Scanners. I hadn't either until last night, and I watched about 45 minutes of it. So far, so good. I got to the head explosion, fucking thing and all that. It's pretty good. I just haven't finished it. I need to finish it. I'm finishing it tonight. So yeah. Also, Visions, I saw what you said today in someone else's stream. I'm not mad. I actually thought it was pretty funny. I didn't tune in to this other person's stream a lot. I just tuned in, I don't know, for about 10 or 20 minutes. I kind of went through the chat. I got to your comment, and I was like, that's actually pretty funny. I don't know if it would remain active in heaven, because I doubt that person is actually going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. I don't know about that person, but, that's neither here nor there. But I thought your comment was quite funny. Anyway, moving on. I finally figured out how to say this. Nosferatu. I didn't know. I was so afraid that I was going to butcher it, because I butchered this name before, and I got so much shit from it. So I looked it up, and I was like, Fears, you can do it. You can do it for today's stream. Nosferatu. Thank God I finally figured out how to fucking say that. And then, of course, a classic. I had this on DVD, so the DVD's over there. So I'm either going to take the DVD and give it to Randall, because I know Randall likes this comedy. If he doesn't want it, then I'm going to give it to Goodwill. So yeah. Or if a fan wants it, I can mail it to a fan, so you let me know. So, oh yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody's day is going well. Yeah, I tuned into her channel. That's good that she's taking all the crazy crap out, and that's good that she's putting all the religious family stuff in. She's done a lot of stuff, though. So, I don't know. If she does go to heaven, that's great. If she doesn't, she's done a lot of crazy shit. Anyway, that's my piece on it. Lots of exciting things going on in the community these days. I'm very excited. So today, as I was editing, I was just kind of on the computer. All of a sudden, I click on, the little bell on YouTube. Click on the bell. Click on the icon. And what pops up? Tommy Talks. Apparently, Tommy Talks is back. Tommy Talks is back. So I watched a little bit of it today. Thank God Tommy Talks is back. I kept pushing for it. I was like, Tommy, you got to bring Tommy Talks back. You got to bring it back. You got to bring it back. So you guys can thank me for continuously putting it in Tommy's brain to bring back Tommy Talks. So you guys can thank me. Oh, yeah. A little birdie also told me some interesting news. I don't know if it's good news. I wouldn't think it's good news. It was interesting news. I got a little chuckle out of it. Someone, I'm not gonna mention who told me this, but someone whispered into Fear's ear and said, "Hey, Fears, guess what? Good news." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Somebody in the community got possessed by a demon." And I was like, "Wow, a demon? Wow, whew. That's some crazy shit." Well, it makes sense. Crazy shit by a crazy person. It makes sense. It makes sense. So, yeah. So when I heard that, I wasn't judging anyone. I laughed. I definitely got a laugh out of it. I was like, demons. Wow. And then I moved on with life. But I thought it was pretty damn funny. Vision says, in heaven, everything is fine. True, for the people that go there. Again, I don't think that person's going there, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope she does. I hope she does get to go there, but it's not looking too good though. But anyway, yo, Lantern, what's up? Howdy, Mr. Lantern. Vision says, shout out to the chat. Yes, shout out to the chat. But anyway, I hope she gets to go there, Visions. I'm locked and loaded. I know for a fact I'm going to heaven. Oh, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I got a little giggle out of that. Yo, Fierce! Somebody got possessed by a demon, man. Oh, no! And I was like, a demon? Okay. And then I let it pause. I processed it for a couple of minutes. And then I went, a demon. Wow. I literally said that. I was like, wow. Again, I'm not going to reveal my source, but someone told me that, whispered into Fierce's ear, and yeah. I thought it was funny. Anyway, enough about that. Anyway, I hope it's the start. It's the start of a new week, guys. I hope your guys' week goes good. My week's pretty good so far. Pretty shabby. Not too shabby, my friends. Let's check the weather today. The sun did come out a little bit, but the last 2 days it's been kind of cloudy in Orlando. All right, in New York, it is 36 degrees with a high of 39, a low of 25. In Hull, England, where some of my family lives, not all my family, some of my family. Some of my family lives in Hull. Some of my family lives in London. Some of my family lives in Manchester. In Hull, England, the high, it's 43, high of 53, low of 37. In Orlando, it's 72, the high 79, the low 49. So it's going to get quite cold tonight. In Los Angeles, it is 63 degrees. Highest is 64. Lowest is 35. In St. Louis, Missouri, it's 60 degrees with a high of 63 and a low of 33. Man, that is low. In my town where I live, it is 73 degrees with a high of 78 and a low of 49. So not too bad. Like I said, from 5 o'clock to about 9 o'clock, the sun was out. So, but from 6 in the morning, I misread that. From 6 in the morning to about 10, there was sunshine. After 10, just partly cloudy all day. So, we only got a little bit of sunshine during the morning, and then it hasn't rained. Thank God for that. Hasn't rained, but it's been cloudy all day. So yeah, there we go. I think Fears would make a great weatherman. Anyway, that's right, Visions. Vision says, zero shabby. Well, I said not too shabby. So yeah. Yo, Lantern. Oh my God. Thank you for that 1 million super chat. I appreciate that, Lantern. Yo, what's up, Steven? He says, what's up, Fears? Chilling like always. Got my new horror movie shirt on. Check that out. Bam! Oh, yeah, that's how we do it. Let's see. Yeah. What's up, Steven? Well, Steven, I already told everybody how we met. I met you last year. I was vlogging around Halloween. You and your family were dressed up as Ghostbusters. I thought your costumes were cool, and it was at the, I think it was the Orlando Pumpkin Patch or the town past Orlando. It was way out in the fucking, like, East Bumblefuck somewhere, on a farm. And I liked it so much that I bought a hat. And I told everybody that you're going to send me some fan mail. It's Ghostbuster related. I don't know what type of Ghostbuster stuff. And Steven said, hey, Fierce, do you want me to tell the fans? And I said, no, do not tell the fans. I said, just tell them it's Ghostbuster related. So Steven said it. I said it. I can't wait to see it, Steven. It's going to be awesome. And of course I will unbox it. And I will add it to the Ghostbuster collection that's all through my house. Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. I think this is going to be the first time a fan sent me... Oh, no. Somebody else sent me some Ghostbuster stuff. I was at a convention, and a guy named Matthew, that used... I think he still goes to the Toy Man shows. He's kind of like a nerdy, kind of like dorky guy with glasses, but that's okay. I'm a dork too. I'm a nerd. He goes, hey, Fierce, I got a surprise for you. I was like, what's up? And he's like, well, I know how much you like Ghostbusters. And I was like, that I do, my friend. He gives me a bag. I open up the bag, and it's Ghostbuster 1 and Ghostbusters 2 on VHS. I did tell him thank you. I said, I've already got these in the collection on VHS, but I'm not going to say no to a fan, and I'm not going to say no to Ghostbusters. So I said, I have these, but now I've got 2 copies of 2 of my favorite movies. Thanks a lot, buddy. And he said, yeah, no worries, Fierce. And I went, well, yeah, dude. So, yeah. Steven says, I might not make it to the post office today, but I'll try. Well, it's 5:45, Steven, and you live in Florida. I don't know where you live in Florida with your family, but the post office down the road from where my house is, I know for a fact they're closed right now. So, no worries. Just send it when you can, buddy. Just send it when you can. Yo, Nancy, what's up? She says, hi, Fears. Peace. Then she gives peace to Steven, peace to Lantern, and peace to Visions. That's awesome. So what's up, Nancy? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. Things are going good right now. Seems like all the drama is closing down. Knock on wood. Things are getting back to normal. For certain people, not mentioning any names. Thank God, because the manicness was just driving me nuts. The manic upon manic stages and intertwining, and then it was more manic on manic, and then post-manic. It was driving everybody nuts, especially me. Things seem to be, everyone seems to be getting along, except for a few apples in the Discord. I think everyone's trying. Even Yakov is being nice, which is quite a fucking stretch. And Adam Bacchini said, Fears, I'll make you a deal. He goes, if you don't make fun of me, I won't make fun of you. And I said, okay, that's a deal. I've heard it before, so let's see if he can actually do it. But I did make that promise to him, so I'm not going to say anything bad about Adam Bacchini. Seems like Yakov's trying, too. So, yeah. So, yeah, man. Hopefully hopefully the status quo stays pretty good. Because I hate drama. I cannot fucking stand it. It's nuts. People are unhappy. I'm unhappy. People are going fucking nuts, and then people are calling each other names. Then there's troll streams, and then there's roast streams, and all sorts of, I don't know, fucking madness. It's literally insane. And I don't know, sometimes it's just too much, like, I just want everyone to get along, So hopefully good things are coming, my friends. Again, like I said, I hope everybody had a good day. I had a spectacular day. Nancy said it was a long day at work. Oh, I hear you. I didn't get out of work until 9:45. But I got some I didn't get extra hours. I got some extra minutes, Nancy, because some girl went home sick. I don't know what happened. She went to the bathroom and she came out. She told my boss, I'm not feeling good. I threw up. And then my boss, I was on the line and I was working away. And the boss said, hey, Fears, I had to send that girl home. I know you were supposed to get off at 8:45. He's like, can you stay till 9:45? And I was like, yeah, man, no worries. And he's like, cool. So I took over for her and kind of, I guess, finished my shift and finished her shift. And he was like, do you mind, Fears? And I was like, I don't mind. Just put a little extra cashola on the paycheck Ola. And he's like, oh, I will, Fears. And I went, well, there you go. Usually Mondays, good to be home. That it is, Nancy. Because Mondays suck ass. I hate Mondays. Fuck Mondays. That's why I got the extra strength coffee going. I'm telling you. Yeah, Mondays suck. Mondays are crapola. Garbage. Crap. Garbage, as I always say. Ugh. I'm going to do some edits tonight. I got a big surprise. Me and Randall have been working on something. I told Visions a little bit about it. Remember this, Visions? Because you said, is it a new Fears Man cartoon? I said, well, it's Fears Man related, but it's not a Fears Man cartoon. But we are working on that. But Randall and Fears made something quite special, and it should be up either tonight or tomorrow or in a couple of days. It needs to be perfect, though, so hell yeah. Yo, Larry, what's up? Larry says, what's up, boys and girls and Fears? What's up? What's up? Well, Larry, I am a boy, so I'm in there too. You're like, what's up, boys, girls, and Fears? What am I, a fucking alien? I'm a boy, Larry. There it is. Nancy says hello, Larry. Larry, how's the weather been out there in Indiana? My mom said they got some more snow in Missouri, man. An extra 4 inches. So I was like, damn. But she sent me a video of Enzo just going fucking nuts in the snow. And my mom's like, you would think, John, that he would get cold. And I was like, no, Mom. I said, that's why dogs have got a lot of fur. I said, Enzo's probably having the time of his life out there. That he was, because my mom sent me a video. And I should have kept it. I just watched it and deleted it. I should have kept it. And I may have my mom resend it to me because I wanted to upload it on my... I watched it and then I deleted it. I was like, why the fuck did I do that? I was like, I should have just uploaded it on my TikTok for everyone to enjoy. But it just slipped my mind. Enzo was running through the snow. And Enzo has a lot of energy like Fears. He ran so fast that he just did like a forward dive into the snow. And then you hear my mom laughing in the background. My mom texted me and said, John, you got to see this. And I said, lay it on me. She sends me the video. I look at it. I laugh. And I was like, that's pretty funny. So, yeah. So, everyone seems to be doing good in old Missouri. So, that's good. Except for the cold, man. That's why I don't visit my mom around until after March. Because there's no way that I would go. One, my boss would never let me have off around Christmas time. So, that sucks. 2, it's just too cold in Missouri. Why do you think I moved down here? Give me clear skies any day. Fuck snow, fuck rain, fuck all that crap. Anyway. Steven says, question, did you post the Halloween vlog? Not yet! I'm still editing it, Steven. It's on the way, though. I promise. It is on the way. I promise. I'm actually working on 3 vlogs right now, Steven. I'm working on some more Amy Jo Johnson footage that me and Randall, we got to meet her at a con. So I got that video coming for the main channel. And then I'm working on 2 vlogs right now, Steven. I'm working on MegaCon. And then right after MegaCon, I'm going to start editing the Halloween one. So yeah. So it's coming, my friend. Let's see. Vision says, I was listening to a Bill Murray interview last night, and he said that he gifted Hunter S. Thompson a dog fur hat. Oh, wow. Okay. Steven says, that's probably a lot of pressure. It's not a lot of pressure. I just have to take breaks, you know? Like, people ask about it, the vlogs, and I'm like, bear with me. Bear with me. And I just get them up as fast as I can. So, yeah. But I'm back into the old editing jive. That's pretty interesting, though, Visions. Was it a new Bill Murray interview, or was it like an old Bill Murray interview? Because Bill Murray, he's getting quite up there. He's like 70... I think he's almost 80 years old. Hang on, let me go to Google. Because I don't want trolls saying, oh, he lied, when I don't lie anymore. If I don't know what it is, Thank God for Google. I want to say, I'm going to guess he's around 80. I think he's like 79, 78, but let's find out. How old is Bill Murray? Oh, wow. I was way off. I said 79. I was close. I was close. He's in his 70s, but he's not 79. He's 74 years old. He's close to my mom's age. My mom turned 70. Randall's mom is 70. I think Randall's mom's either 72 or 73. Don't quote me on it. I know Randall's mom is older than my mom. And Bill Murray's 74. And you know what? He's still got those acting chops, man. I fucking love Bill Murray. Groundhog's Day. Hello. Vision's the best scene in Groundhog's is he keeps waking up and he's still got those fucking blue pajamas on. And eventually he just gets sick and tired of Groundhog's Day. And he destroys about 8 or 9 of those alarm clocks. It's playing the same damn fucking song over and over again. He kicks the shit out of it, bashes the shit out of it with his hand, takes it, he rips it out of the wall, throws it out the fucking window, grabs it, throws it down on the ground, stomps on it. Those scenes are fucking hilarious. I would be too, and it doesn't really tell you how many days he revisits Groundhog's Day, but in the behind the scenes, the director said, I always imagined the character reliving Groundhog's Day 1,000 times. You know? And I was like, that's nuts. Before the loop is broken. And what's cool about that movie is they never tell you why the weatherman goes into this time loop. So he's kind of time traveling. He time travels to a day, and then he lives out that day over and over and over and over again. And time kind of stands still. So he kind of goes through a time portal or a time warp where time stands still. He doesn't age. Nothing is different about the day. It's the same old bullshit every single day. And then all of a sudden, he wakes up with the love of his life, and there's snow on the ground. So he's like, something is different. And then the woman says, good or bad? And he goes, anything different is good. And finally, the next day comes, and he breaks the time loop. And then time is restored back to its original state. But man, 1,000 times, that would be fucking nuts, you know? And he tries to kill himself a couple of times in the film. And the time loop just will not let him. He'll wake up, and there's even a time like where he jumps off a building, he electrocutes himself. And the next day, the little alarm clock wakes him up, and he rises out of bed, and he's like, oh, shit. Or he says, oh, shit, or oh, darn it, and then he lays back in bed like, fuck, it didn't work. I didn't kill myself. But yeah. It's a good movie. I highly suggest it. It's fucking hilarious. Let's see. Alaska would be warm. I don't know, Nancy. I've never been to Alaska. Let's see. Vision says it was recorded 2 days ago and posted 1 day ago. Nice. I'll have to look for the interview, buddy. Because, yeah. I love all that behind-the-scenes shit. You know, that's why sometimes whenever I watch movies, before I even started playing this Visions, from here down, this is all bonus material. This is what the movie's about. From here down, shitloads of bonus features. So I watched all the bonus features first, then I popped in the movie. So yeah. Yep. I went with a Halloween-y theme today. Why? Because I fucking love Halloween. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. If you wish you were in a movie, what movie? Oh, that would be easy. 2 movies, Steven. Steven asked, if you wished you were in a movie, what movie would you be in? 2 movies. I don't care what part. Just give me a fucking part in Ghostbusters. So that would be the first one. The second one, Just let me and Randall make Fears Man and let me portray Fears Man just once in my life. Up, and away. We gotta see Fears Man on the big screen before I die. I don't care if it's in cartoon format. I don't care if it's in live action. But yeah, that would be awesome. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got you, Biscuit. My bad. What's up, Biscuit? Biscuit, let me ask you, do you like biscuits and gravy? Biscuits and gravy is pretty good. It's pretty good. Good old Grandma Fear, she had the best biscuits and gravy. Thank God she gave the recipe to my mom. My mom makes them pretty good. Steven says, if you were in Ghostbusters, would you be happy even as a background character? Oh, hell yeah. I don't care. Did you hear me, Steven? That's why I said, even before I said, hey, I want to be in this movie, I wouldn't care if I was an extra. I don't care if I was a Ghostbuster. Put Fears in the background as a fucking ghost. That actually would be pretty cool. If Fears got to play like a ghost in Ghostbusters, and Fears got sucked in to the containment unit. Or in a ghost trap, or both. That'd be awesome. Like, let me play like Louis Tully's son. I don't give a shit. Like, you know, Louis Tully, the guy that does all the taxes and he's the fucking nerd. I'm a nerd. I'll put on some glasses and be a fucking nerd. Hell yeah. I don't care. Just give me a fucking role. I wouldn't care. The director comes up. All right, Fear's going to stand in the background and just, you know, do some funny shit in the background. Got it, boss. I'm on it, you know. I would just look at the director and say, I'm just waiting for you to say action, and then Fears will get to work on those old acting chops. So yeah, Steven, I don't care. Give me a role. I don't care. I don't care what it is. Extra, a major role, a side role, a villain, a ghost, a Ghostbuster. I would die a happy man if I got to be a Ghostbuster. I doubt that would happen, but if they're like, oh, Fears, fuck the background. You're funny. You want to play a Ghostbuster? I'd be like, I've been waiting for this my whole life. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The only stipulation I would say is if I'm being in this Ghostbuster film, I bought some green slime at a con, and it's in a glass jar. I said, you got to put that made-up prop that I bought at a con somewhere in the firehouse, like sitting on a fucking shelf, like in the background, you know? Then I could say, hey, an actual prop that I bought at a con was sitting on a fucking shelf. It's on film. I don't think they'd care because it's green slime and it's in that little jar right over there, just chilling on the movie prop shelf. So hell yeah. So yeah, let's see. I can't eat biscuits and gravy. That would make me a cannibal. That's true, because biscuit is a biscuit. That's true. That's true. Fair enough. Vision says, well, Biscuit, how about a dinner roll? I think that'd be all right. A dinner roll. Dinner rolls are great, actually. Slap a little butter on that biatch. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's start with the top 10. Because I watched a parody movie, let's do the top 10 parodies, motherfuckers. All right. There we are. I'm planning to give this to Lantern as soon as it gets filled up. We've only got about that much left. So, Lantern, it's coming your way pretty soon. Let's see. Steven says, do you like Stranger Things? You know what, Steven? I'll be honest. I've seen a couple of episodes of Stranger Things. I saw the Ghostbuster episode. I saw the Freddy Krueger or whatever the fuck it was episode. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in its entirety. But yeah, it's all right. You know, it's okay. Bukaki says, hey, Steven, just started watching the series, and he made it to season 2. I like it. That's what's up. I keep procrastinating. I need to finally finish. I should just buy it tonight, but I got to pay some bills. So after I pay some bills, I'm so excited. I found it online. I I don't care if I get it in a Steelbook. I don't care if I get it on 4K or Blu-ray. I've got to... They made 3 seasons to The Mandalorian. I've watched season 1, 10 out of 10. I watched season 2, 10 out of 11, you know? Or I'm sorry, 11 out of 10. Season 2 is even better. I cannot wait to see season 3 of The Mandalorian. Fucking love The Mandalorian. It's amazing. And then Randall said I gotta watch, they only made 1 season of the book of Boba Fett. So eventually I'm gonna buy that off the internet and get that on Blu-ray and watch that and review that. So we'll see. We shall see. Let's see. Larry Tate says, yes, Steven. Not that way, Larry. Wow, Larry's getting a little saucy in the chat. Yes, I do like Visions, but just as a friend. Shame on you, Larry. Shame on you for thinking bad vibes. Shame on you. That's just gross. That's just gross. Sorry about that, Visions. Sorry about that. Anyway. Visions thought it was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty funny, too. I thought it was pretty funny. What's up, Bukaki? How you doing? Oh, shit. I'm not going to read Bukaki's. Oh, my. that was pretty funny, too. I'll give you that. It was pretty funny. All right. Now I'm going to do the top 10 parodies because it took me forever to fucking find this movie. I could only ever find it on DVD. I shit you not. I've been looking for this for years. Every time I went to Amazon, eBay, Etsy, I don't know what it was. You guys can try. I found it at Barnes & Noble on Blu-ray. I would write in Robin Hood Men in Tights, Blu-ray, Robin Hood Men in Tights, 4K, and it would only pop up DVD or VHS. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, it's a comedy. It's a parody. It's a Mel Brooks movie. It has to be on 4K or Blu-ray. And I could never find it. And finally, it was just laying on a shelf at Barnes & Noble. And I was like, ooh, yeah, right here. Give it to me. Because I love Mel Brooks movie. Probably my favorite Mel Brooks movie of all time. It would go probably in this order. It would go Spaceballs, Robin Hood Men in Tights, Frankenstein, or I'm sorry, Young Frankenstein, excuse me, Young Frankenstein, and then, what's the fucking movie where he plays Noah, and he drops the 15 commandments, and he's like, I say on you to the Lord, I give the people these 15, and then he drops 5 of them, and he's like, oh shit, 10! These 10 commandments! That's one of the greatest scenes in the fucking movie. I can't do it as good as Mel Brooks, but it's a fucking hilarious scene, so yeah. Bukaki says, I'm doing pretty good. Just had some donuts. Oh, nice. What kind? What kind of donuts? Bukaki. If you had a bear claw, that's awesome. If you had an old-fashioned donut, that's awesome. If you had a glazed donut, that's awesome. None of those wimpy fucking donuts. You got to get on those fucking massive, those big-ass fucking donuts. The good ones. Oh, yeah. Not one of these little fucking, baby ones they have at Dunkin' Donuts. Fuck that shit. Get a massive fucking donut, So, yeah. That's true, Visions. But I think that's where Larry was going with it. He said, Fears, you're the only one that made it sexual. That's true. But I thought that's where Larry's brain was going. I was like, don't even go there, Larry. Don't even go there. So, yeah. So, if I'm mistaken, Larry, I apologize. Steven said, I've seen a little bit of that. What, this one? Oh, no, you can't just see a little bit of it. You got to see fucking all of it. It's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious. There's not one scene in it. Not one scene that's not great, Steven. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. So anyway, back to Mel Brooks. I don't remember what the fuck that movie is called where he plays Noah, but he drops 5 of the commandments. He's like, 10, these 10 commandments. Then after that one, it would be Silent Film was pretty good. Silent Film's pretty good. And then it's told all by music and sound effects. And then, what's that other movie? Oh, The Producers is pretty funny. Yeah. Mel Brooks is a comedic genius. You thought I was funny. That guy's fucking way funnier than Fears ever will be. So, yeah. Let's see. Bukaki said, the donuts I had was a maple bar and a cream filled. All right. Fair enough. I'm not really into the cream filled ones, Bukaki, but a maple bar, that's some good shit. Bukaki, I'm telling you, you gotta try a glazed bear claw. Fucking bear claws are amazing. I haven't had a bear claw in a while because I'm trying to slim down a little bit and get some weight off. That's why I'm eating a lot of fruit and vegetables. Tonight on the dinner menu, I think I'm going to have a soup and a salad. So I'm going to heat up some chicken noodle soup, make a salad, and have some water with it. And that'll be about it. That's what I was talking about when he drops the 10 Commandments. Do you know that movie, Steven? I cannot fucking remember. What is it? Is it Nancy? Oh, I didn't even know they made a part 2. I think it's in History of the World Part 1. Hang on, let me look it up. Hang on. Let me see if I can find the scene. I didn't even know they made a part 2. They need to make a Spaceballs 2. Or they need to make a Robin Hood 2. Or they need to do both. Make a Robin Hood 2, part 2. Or they need to make a number 2 of this. They definitely need to make Spaceballs 2. Because Spaceballs 2 is fucking amazing. And let me see if I can find that scene. History of the World. Part 1. Yeah. Here it is. Here it is. It was the first scene that popped up. History of the World, Part 1, Mel Brooks, Old Testament, Moses scene. Oh, here we go. Here, I'll play it. Here we go. I love this scene. I love this scene.
Moses went to the mountain, and God spoke unto him. Moses,
because it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek type of thing. Like, not many people make fun of God, and maybe not many people make fun of the Bible and stuff. And he's like, he's like, the Lord called upon me. Or he says, I haven't seen it in a long time, so don't quote me, but it's something like, the Lord called upon me to bring you these commandments. I give you these 15. And then he trips, and then 5 of them fall out of his hands. They shatter, and he goes, oh, shit. 10! These 10 commandments! And it's fucking hilarious. I didn't get the direct quote, guys, because I'm about to play it, so bear with me, but it's something like that. But History of the World Part 1 is fucking hilarious.
Is the Lord thy God commanding you to obey my law? Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. A deaf man could hear you.
What?
Nothing, Gunish, forget it. Oh, Lord, why have you chosen me? What would you have me do for you?
I shall give you my laws, and you shall take them unto the people.
Yes, Lord!
Oh, man. I love it. Oh, Lord, here we go.
I shall give these laws unto thy people. Hear me! Oh, hear me! All pay heed! The Lord Jehovah, has given unto you these 15. Wait. 10 commandments for all to obey.
I love it. I love it. It's a great scene. Lord, hear me. Hear me, the people. I give 15. 10 commandments. Great scene. If you guys have never seen it, it's fucking hilarious. Love it. I love it. Oh, it's fucking great. It's fucking great. I love it. Anyway, well, thank you, Nancy. I could not remember the, okay. Larry says, wow, Nancy, Mrs. Movie Master. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I looked him up. Still alive, 98. Is he? I thought he passed away. That's awesome. 98 and still kicking. He's still got it in him. You're still alive. I'm begging you. Make part 2. Make Spaceballs part 2 before you depart the earth. God wants you to make Spaceballs 2, and God wants you to make Robin Hood Men in Tights part deuceage. It could be Bukkake. I'm not gonna say her name. That's a very good possibility. But prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. You know. I'm just saying. She's done a lot of horrible things to me and other people. So I don't want to say any names. Anyway, all right, let's move on. Top 10 parodies. You know, I got to put Fears Man on there. Fears Man is a parody, not just of one superhero movie, of all superheroes. All superheroes and all superhero movies. So Fears Man, because he's very near and to my heart. All the short films of Fears Man will go right at the top. So, top 10 parodies. Fears Man makes the top of the list. Fears Man cartoons. Number 2, since we were talking about it, History of the World is next. Then Spaceballs. Then Robin Hood. Let's see, what else? Young Frankenstein. Scary Movie. Scary Movie would be good. Scary Movie 1. I like some of the Scary Movies. I don't like them all. Scary Movie 2 is good, so I'm gonna put that one down. Let's see. I need 3 more. Let's see here. Let's see. Steven says, "How did you get your YouTube name?" That is a question that I've been wanting to ask you. Oh, it's easy. When I made Fears Man, I made Fears Man 26 first, Steven, and then I made Fears Vlogs a couple years later. Fears Vlogs was very easy. I'm like, well, my last name's Fears. That's a cool last name. It's a vlog channel. So before anyone snags it, Fears Vlogs. Put them together. Fears Vlogs. Fears Man 26 was a little bit more, I wanted something cool, something very short, something that people could remember. So I took my age at the time. So 26 was the age when I uploaded my very first YouTube video. So I had the 26. And then Fears Man came from whenever I ran on the track team, my coach said, "Fears, you run so fast, you're like Superman." And I was like, "Oh, thanks, coach." And he's like, "I got to give you a nickname, Fears." And I was like, "Yeah, whatever. Call me whatever you want." And he's like, "Too bad Superman's taken." I was like, "You can call me Superman if you want." And he's like, No, give me a day, Fears. I'll think of something." The very next day, he's like, "Fears, you are the Fears Man." And I was like, I'll roll with that. Plus, it also came from the cartoons, you know, the Fears Man character that I made up. So it was a combination of the two, Steven. So I just put Fears Man 26. Put them together. There you are. So yeah. Bukkake says, "It's funny because superheroes are usually fearless." That's not true, Bukkake. A lot of them are fearless, but some of them have a lot of emotional problems, superheroes. Guy superheroes, girl superheroes, some of them are afraid of a lot of stuff. So that's not true, but I get what you're saying. But your name is Fears, so it's like Fears Man is the best name for a parody. You would think the best, I would die a happy man if this happened. If Fears Man actually got to go on the screen It actually became a Marvel movie. And Fears, and they loved the Marvel movie so much, they called Fears up and said, Fears, we want to make an actual comic book of your character and have it as a Marvel comic book, like an actual physical comic book that everyone could buy. I would die a happy man if that happened. I guarantee it probably won't happen, but if it ever did happen, I'd be on cloud fucking 100, you know? So hell yeah. Run, bitch, run! From Scary Movie. Oh yeah, I remember. That's a funny scene. Vision says, "Yep." So yeah, so that's how I made my name up, Steven. All right, let's see. We got let's see, Fears Man cartoons, History of the World, Part 1. I forgot to put Part 1 on it. Part 1. I hope they're making Part 2. That'd be great. Spaceballs, Robin Hood Men in Tights, Young Frankenstein, Scary Movie 1, Scary Movie 2. I like Silent Movie. I'm going to put Silent Movie. That's a good one. Silent Movie. The Producers is good. I just need one more. Let's see what else. Hang on, let me go to Google. Parody movies. I was doing good, and then I had a brain fart. Let's see, what else? What else is there? Disaster movie, epic movie. Nah, those are all right. Superhero movie. Nah, that one was all right. Let's see what else we got. I did not know that they made a parody movie of the Edward and Jacob movies, the Twilight series. I did not know they made. It's called Breaking Wind. That's fucking hilarious. Hilarious. Oh my god. Tropic Thunder's kind of a parody movie, like on war movies. I'm gonna put Tropic Thunder. That was pretty funny. Tropic Thunder. And I do have that movie in the collection. So there we are. There's the top 10, my friends. So yeah. Better turn it up, boys. It's a positive day. It has been a positive day, Larry. It's been a pretty good day. It's been nice. I just wish we would have had more sunlight today, but we got some sunlight on the way home from work, and that was about it. Yeah. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick, but I'll be right back. So you guys just go ahead and study Mario Brothers while I'm gone, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I am back. I apologize for interrupting the stream, but I had to use the restroom. Bam! Oh my gosh, Lantern is going nuts. Lantern just burped in the chat. Damn, Lantern. Damn. Let's see what I missed. Nancy says Fat Tuesday is tomorrow. Is it? Hang on, let me look at my calendar. Not that I don't believe you, but oh shit, it is. Oh yeah. Well, I just bought some St. Patrick's Day cards, so I'm gonna fill some of those out tonight, and then I already filled out my dad's birthday's coming up. I always get even though my dad's passed away, I always get my dad a birthday card. My mom always goes to visit my dad on his birthday, so I said, hey Mom, next week, because my dad's birthday is on the 14th, so around the 14th, I want you guys to say a prayer for my dad, and I want you guys to say happy birthday to my dad. I won't be streaming on the 14th because I know for a fact that I'll be too emotional to stream on that day. But I already mailed off a birthday card, and I said, hey, Mom, whenever you go visit Dad, just read this to Dad. So, yeah. I miss him. I miss him every day. I do. I think about him a lot, so. He would have been 68, so. Nothing against my dad. I hope I make it past 68. I really do. Because cancer is a son of a bitch. Fuck cancer, man. Because a lot of people have died, men and women, too, cancer. Different types of cancer. It fucking sucks. To watch my dad go through that was hard. That was hard. So, yeah. All right. I don't know why Larry's retracting all these messages. I'm not. Oh, wow. Wow. Larry, I don't know why you're retracting all these. I was going to read them, but all right. Lantern says, bless you all. You're welcome. Excuse me. And then Vision says that he farted in his house. I hear you, buddy. I just farted while I was using the restroom. Do you know that movie? Wait, do you know that movie We're at the Store? It's a kid reading comic book and dad goes in and gets mad at him. It's a comedy horror movie with different stories. I think it's Creepshow. Because his dad sees the kid outside reading the comic book, and then he goes in, and then the dad's like, I don't want you reading this filthy horror movie crap. Grabs the comic book, walks outside to the trash can, and throws the comic book in the trash can. And then he comes in, he's like, you get to your room, young man. And it's Tom Atkins, the guy out of Halloween 3 and John Carpenter's The Fog. And then he just keeps telling his wife, like, do you really want our son reading that bullshit? And then she's like, well, no. He goes, all right, then shut up then. I took care of it. And then he pulls out a doll and starts, like, doing voodoo shit on his dad, like pricking him with the doll. I love Creepshow. I love it. That's not the best scene, though. The best scene, there's two best scenes where the corpse comes flying out of the grave, and he's like, it's Father's Day, I want my cake, motherfucker. And then he kills the girl, puts her head on a fucking serving tray, and he sprays icing, like, all in her head, and puts little candles in there and lights them. And he's like, happy birthday, I got my cake. That scene's great. And then that one funny old guy out of all the Naked Gun movies, I forget his name. I never knew that he could play like an evil villain because he's either in action movies, because when he was real young, he was in Forbidden Planet, like in the 50s. I still want to get it. My dad told me about Forbidden Planet when he was alive. And he said, you know that funny guy in all the Naked Gun movies, John? I said, yeah. He goes, well, he started his career as like an action sci-fi hero, and he's in Forbidden Planet. Like, they filmed it in the 40s or 50s. And I looked at my dad, and I was like, is he really? And he goes, yeah, he's in Forbidden Planet. And I was like, fuck yeah, I got to get that movie someday. So, in honor of my dad, I'm going to get that movie one day and watch the shit out of it. And I never know he could play like a sinister guy. And he plays a sinister, evil shit in Creepshow. And he buries his wife, and he buries the guy that cheated on his wife, like in the sand, and he basically drowns them with the tide. That's my favorite scene. That's my favorite little story in Creepshow. All the other ones in Creepshow are good, and I love Creepshow 2, but that's my favorite. My favorite scene out of Creepshow 2 is where there's like this black liquid ooze in the lake, and the black liquid ooze is like coming out of the lake on this raft and like killing people on the raft. One guy finally gets it to land, and he starts taunting it. He goes, yeah, fuck you, I beat you. And then all of a sudden the black ooze comes flying out of the lake and basically goes right on top of him and kills the fucking guy. You know? So yeah. Yeah, I meant to say that's the movie. Oh, if you haven't watched it, Steven, you gotta watch. Well, I don't care if you don't watch Creepshow 2, because Creepshow 2, it's good. It's just not as good as the first one. You gotta watch Creepshow, the very first one. It's fucking great. That one I've got in a steelbook, and it's right over there. Yes, Biscuit, they put that money towards going back to the moon. Oh, that's what's up. Vision says, that would be super crazy if he told you about Forbidden Planet after he was alive. Why would that be crazy, Visions? When my dad was alive, he told me about Forbidden Planet, because I don't remember that guy's name. I love that old actor in the Naked Gun movies. I forgot his name. I think it's like Leslie Nielsen, I think is his name, Leslie Nielsen, and he was in that parody superhero movie. And I just remember my dad liked old movies. And he once, I think me and my brother rented all the Naked Gun movies one day from Blockbuster. And I remember my dad telling me, he's like, John, the same guy that was in Naked Gun was in Forbidden Planet. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know what my dad was talking about because I've never seen Forbidden Planet, and I looked it up when I got older, but it's a true story, Visions. My dad told me about Forbidden Planet. You know what? I've never even seen the trailer of Forbidden Planet, but my dad told me that Leslie Nielsen is in Forbidden Planet, and he's real young in it, so yeah. So it's not really that weird or crazy. Just my dad probably thought of it because me and my brother rented Naked Gun. He was in Airplane, too. Yeah. I think that's the guy's name. But he was I think he's passed away now, but Leslie Nielsen, but I never knew that he could play like a sinister guy. But man, he plays a sinister, mean old fuck and an evil fuck in Creepshow, man. And I had never seen him play an evil character before. And I was like, oh shit. Let me look up the trailer for Forbidden Planet. Because you said your dad told you about Forbidden Planet when he was alive, and I thought it would be scary if he told you about Forbidden Planet. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. No, I must have said it wrong. I meant to say when my dad was alive, he told me about it. That makes more sense, Visions. Because for a minute I was like, I don't know what you're on about. I'm like, Leslie Nielsen's in Forbidden Planet. It's an old-ass... I think it was made either in the 40s or the 50s. I can't remember. Anyway, I've never even seen the trailer. I just remember my dad telling me about Forbidden Planet. My dad said it's good. So yeah. Let me look it up. Let me look up the trailer. Forbidden Planet. Forbidden Planet. I don't even know when it was made. It's. I think my dad said it's either in black and white, or it's in color. I know it's like 40s or 50s, but it's an old ass movie. Let's see here. Oh, I think it is made in. Oh, it is made in color. Okay. Oh, nice. Cool. Oh, 1956. There it is. And it is made in color. Damn, Leslie Nielsen looks super super young in this. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Another good one that came up was The Day the Earth Stood Still, the original, like the old one. I know they remade it with Keanu Reeves, but I want to see The Day the Earth Stood Still. That's another old ass like science fiction movie. I thought my dad told me that Forbidden Planet was in black and white, but it's actually in color. He probably just forgot. All right, let me find a trailer here. It looks good. I love science fiction movies, so hell yeah, this is right up my alley. Let's see, Forbidden Planet trailer, 1956, 1 minute and 2 seconds. All right, here we go. Let's watch it. I gotta say, for being so old, for it being in color, it looks really good. And the flying saucer in it looks really good. So whoever did the production design and designed the ship, A+, looks pretty good so far.
Welcome to Altair Board.
Nice robot.
I warned you while your ship was still in space.
You know, for it being in the 1950s, there's some good special effects in this, I gotta say. I mean, it's old. I'll be honest, it's old. But the effects in it look pretty good for it being that old. But I definitely want to get this one day and check it out. And Leslie Nielsen's kind of rocking Fears' slick back, comb over hair. I'm liking it. He's got the kind of the... I'm digging his hairstyle because I got the same kind of hairstyle that he's got. I'm not too bothered with my hair, My dad got the same haircut as me, short on the sides, trim up the sideburns. I get a 4 on the sides and a 4 on the top, and then they scissor cut the top, and then I comb my hair this way. My dad got almost the same haircut as me. He got a 3 on the sides and scissor cut the top, but he would jump back. Sometimes my dad would get a 3 on the sides and on top, and sometimes he would get a 4, so we Fears we're not too picky on our haircuts, or at least me and my dad aren't. I don't know about my brother, but my brother's going bald, though, in the back. So the last time I saw him, he's like, John, you're so lucky you still got your hair. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he was like, dude, well, I'm going bald in the back. I said, yeah, but I said, you've got the front and the sides. I said, nobody really, I said, as long as somebody looks at you in the front. And I was like, really, dude? I said, it doesn't matter. I said, you're getting old, I'm getting old. And he's like, yeah, I'm just saying, it's awesome that you have all your hair left. And I was like, yeah, I said, I got a bunch of grays coming in. He's like, yeah, but he goes, I would rather have a full head of gray and white hairs than to have like a little bald spot in the back. And I was like, yeah, man. I'm like, it does suck. I'm like, but it's not like the end of the world. And I said, if you start going bald in the front, I said, I would just shave it off. And my brother was like, oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because if I start going bald on the top and in the back, I'm just going to shave it off. Kind of do what the dude does. The dude, he just shaves it all off. The dude is like, in the community, he's got the full-on baldness going. And so I think my brother's going to do the same but yeah. Anyway, let me finish this trailer, because it's only 1 minute and 2 or 3 seconds.
Something is approaching from the southwest. It is now quite close.
Forbidden Planet, coming soon. Nice! So I guess it's like, what I got, I guess it's astronauts, and they visit a planet near Earth, and then when they get to the Earth, there's already people living on this planet, and they discover who these people are on this forbidden planet. And then this robot says, "Welcome to Alcur 7," or whatever the fuck that robot said. So, I'm definitely intrigued. You know, I love all those old monster movies. I love old science fiction. I love it. So yeah, cool beans. All right, let me get back to the chat because I'm probably getting really behind. And Lantern's always screaming at me, you know, read the chat, Fears, and I'm like, I'm doing my best, Lantern. Let's see here. Oh, Visions retracted something. I keep getting the draw 4, y'all. I don't know what that is. I watched part 1 of Creepshow, but not part 2. Oh, you gotta watch part 2. Again, Steven, here's the thing. Here's the deal. I don't care if you watch part 2. You gotta watch part 1. Part 1 is way better than part 2. But part 2 is still pretty good. I'll give you an example. Part 1, 10 out of 10. Creepshow part 2, 9 out of 10. It's still good. It's just not as good as number 1. And the 2 best scenes is the stepfather going, "I want my cake, motherfucker." That's the first great scene. The second great scene is when Leslie Nielsen like drowns his wife and drowns the guy that cheats on his wife on the beach, and he's screaming his head off, and he goes, "You can scream your head off all you want. No one's going to hear you because guess what? I own this beach. It's a private beach, so you can scream your head off as much as you want. It's a private, blocked-off beach, and no one's going to hear you, and I'm going to get away with it, and there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it, so fuck you." That's pretty much what he says. So, yeah. Let's see. Nancy says, died in 2010. Did he? Did Leslie? Hang on, let me see. It's not that I don't believe you. Let me look. When did... Let's see here. Oh, yeah, you're right. Leslie Nielsen, the actor known from Forbidden Planet, as well as Frank Drebin in the Naked Gun movie series, died on November 28th, 2010, at the age of 84. Damn. Well, he lived a nice, long life. Cause of death, he was being treated for I don't know how you say this word. At a hospital near his home in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Oh, I didn't know he had a home in Fort Lauderdale. When he suddenly died of a reaction to the treatment that they were giving him for something else. His role as the bumbling, nerdy detective Frank Drebin in the Naked Gun comedies was a high point in his career. I mean, I would say Forbidden Planet is a pretty good high point for his career too, because I just watched the trailer and it looks amazing. I can't wait to get that and watch it because it looks good. It definitely looks good. I'm definitely gonna add it to the list in my phone. So hell yeah. I didn't know that he passed away. I mean, I knew that he had passed away, Nancy. I just didn't know. I thought he was within the last 2 or 3 years. I didn't know that he died like in 2010. So yeah. Let's see. Dang, Larry. Larry is a card shark, even with UNO. Good game, Visions. We'll play later. Okay. There you go. All right. Time for a review. Now, I said that I was going to review 3 movies. So I've got some explaining to do because people are like, wait a minute, Fears. We only see this one and this one. Let me explain. Anytime I watch a documentary or a making of movie, I always look on my app to see if they consider a movie so I can add it into my app. So, let me open up my movie app. I was looking, and let me just open up my app. So I was watching, I watched Robin Hood, Men in Tights, and then I watched all the bonus features, and in the bonus features, if you look, it says Robin Hood, Men in Tights, The Legend Had It Coming, HBO special, right there. So I wonder if they consider that a movie in my app, and they do. I will show you. So check it out. There's the two Robin Hoods right there. I just reviewed both of them. And then if you look, let me just go into my films. There they are. The Legend Had It Coming, and then Robin Hood Men in Tights right there. So I was like, listen, if they consider it a film, I'm adding it in. So at the end of my life, Fears can look on his movie app at the end of my life and say, how many movies did Fears actually watch, and log into my app? So as long as this app stays around, because you know sometimes they get rid of apps and sometimes they keep apps, I'm going to keep logging films until they either get rid of this app, or I hope to God they keep this app till the end of my life. Hopefully. So yeah. And then let me turn off my phone, because you know some idiot's going to call it, you know. That's why I try not to show my phone on camera. I only show it when I absolutely have to. Because I didn't know if you guys were going to believe me with that Robin Hood thing. Because I don't want people thinking I'm lying anymore. I'm trying to be 100% legit honest with you guys. So I'm going to review the HBO special because they consider it a film. And it was quite a surprise because I watched the movie today. And I went, all right, before the stream, I'll watch all the bonus features. The only thing I haven't watched yet, this weekend I may rewatch this with the commentary. So this weekend I may rewatch it with the commentary. And then after I finish Scanners tonight, maybe this weekend after the convention, I'll watch it again with the commentary because it says commentary track by director David Cronenberg. Hopefully I pronounced his name right. If I messed it up, I'm sorry. So yeah. But I watched all of these bonus features. I'm 45 minutes into this, so tonight's watches, I'm going to finish watching this, and then I'm going to watch this hilarious piece of garbage. Because you know it's going to be one of those horror movies where it's so bad, like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's so bad, it's good. And this came out the same year as Jaws. So I guarantee you, the director of this saw Jaws and said, all right, I'm going to make a cash cow movie. It worked for Jaws. What's another scary fish? Oh, I know. I'll make a killer whale movie and have a killer whale kill a bunch of people. And I'm just like, this is fucking hilarious. So these two are the movie watches tonight. Whew. Whew. So yeah. Vision says, that's a funny one. I watched Orca last night. It was interesting. Did you, Visions? Right on. Did you move it? Visions, you follow me on that movie app. Did you log it into the movie app? Make sure you do, buddy. Let's see here. Bukaki says, have you seen Stay Tuned with John Ritter? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, Bukaki. We actually use the Stay Tuned theme song a lot in Fears Man. We use the Stay Tuned theme song as Fears Man's. Well, we use half and half. Half of the short films, if you listen to it, half of the short films of Fears Man, we use Superman 3 theme song, because I like the way the Superman song sounds in part 3. So we use, half the time we use that. The other half of the time we use the Stay Tuned theme song. So yeah. How much did you pay for Okra? There it is, Visions. $29. $29.99. So with tax, probably $30. Scanners, I believe, was, I want to say it was $20 and some change. So not too bad. And I got this at Barnes & Noble. So if you want it, go to Barnes & Noble, go to their movie section, get it. This was in Barnes & Noble movie section. Oh, yeah. And then I got this at Barnes & Noble for $28. So 29 with tax. Finally got season 3 of Lower Decks, but I haven't even watched season. I've got season 1 of Star Trek Lower Decks, season 4. Now I've got season 3. I just need to get season 2 because I believe they only have 4 seasons of this. And then I just thought this was hilarious. Speed 2. It's a crappy action film, but I found it very funny as a kid because I love Speed 1. Speed 1's fucking fantastic. Anyway, let's see. Steven says, I'm gonna turn off for a couple minutes, but I'll be back. All right, Steven, peace out. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Stay Tuned is a movie I saw a long time ago, but just rediscovered. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yo, Walter, what's up, dude? Walter says, Fears, you spent a small fortune. Oh, well. This is true. This is true. Anything for the movies, though, Walter. I mean, hello. Anything for the movies. By the way, Walter, where the fuck is my fan mail? You keep saying you're going to send it. All these excuses, all this fucking bullshit. Where the fuck is my fan mail, you goddamn piece of shit? Where is it? Huh? I'm just joking, buddy. I'm just joking. Just send it whenever you can. Because then all of a sudden, Walter's like, damn, Fears, you got an attitude. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I'm not going to send you anything. So what do you think about that? There you go. But you know I'm joking, buddy. You know I'm joking. I can't wait. It's going to be good. Let me know. But we're reviewing these two tonight. So let's start with this, shall we? So, Robin Hood. By the way, if you have not seen this, it's hilarious. You must see it. Oh, I'm a piece of shit? Okay, Fierce. Yeah, you're a total piece of shit. You're crap. You're garbage. You fucking asshole. I'd kick the shit out of you, Walter. That's right. Of course I'm not serious, Walter. I'm joking around. You're done. I'm gone. You're done. You're blocked. You're gone. If you're gonna say it, Walter, you gotta say it right. You gotta have a lot of force behind it. Like some troll comes in, you read it like this is a perfect Fears. I'm gonna do an impression of Fears from Fears. I look into the chat, they say something stupid, I lean in, I put my hand on my chin, I read it, and go, okay, yeah, well, you're gone, and then I lean in, I block him. So I either do the lean in, read, you're blocked, or I lean in, read it, put the hand on the cheek, and then it's either you're gone or you're blocked. I do both. So, okay, yeah, you're gone. Okay, yeah, you're blocked. You gotta do it with power, my friend. Walter says, LOL. Nope, you're being serious. I was not being serious whatsoever. Walter, you're one of my good friends. You're my buddy. You're my pal, and you're a great fan too. And I appreciate any and all fan mail that you have sent, my friend. I'm just joking around. I'm just in a really good mood today. I had a great day today. Fantastic. Things are going well. Things are going good. That's right, Joey. The Chizat. See, now you're getting it. Now you're getting the Fearsisms. I don't even know where that came from. The Chizat. I think that came from. I've been saying that for a long time. I think that was back in the old coffee shop in Lake St. Louis. And the last time I was there, it's in the vlog. I just haven't uploaded the last visit yet. It's still there. It's still in the corner. The only thing that they've changed, they've done a revamp in the store. They got rid of all those old wooden tables. I don't know why, because those old tables, because they were so old, the chairs and the table were so comfy to sit at. Now they have these super tall, skinny metal chairs, and they suck ass. Whenever I did the last live stream at the old coffee shop, the chairs were fucking uncomfortable to sit in, and the metal table, because they're metal, when you put your arms on it, they're so cold, and it's so fucking uncomfortable. So I'm like, God, bring back the old table and chairs, man. Anyway. But yeah, I started saying the Chizette, I think, back in the old coffee shop days. So yeah. Walter says, I'm waiting for the last piece of your package to come in. Okay, sounds good, buddy. Like I said, Walter, I'm not mad at you. I was totally joking around. I appreciate any and all fan mail. And I always tell my fans, you don't have to because you're spending your hard-earned money. But when you do send fan mail, I greatly appreciate it. So take your time, Walter. I don't care when you send it. I was joking around. Send it whenever. I will do a full-on unboxing, though, buddy, whenever you do. So, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, shit. Damn, Larry. Larry's laying the law. He goes, you know what, Walter? It better not be some fucked up Lego set, Walter. That was actually pretty good. That made me laugh. Oh, man. Wow. That was pretty funny. It was the delivery on it, Larry. Yeah, it better not be some fucked up Lego build. Oh, man. Man. Oh, that was actually pretty funny. Vision says, I went to Fears' Honeycomb Walmart last night and checked out the Lego sets. They had this really cool C-3PO, but it was $140. Yeah, see, Visions, I know exactly which one you're talking about. They have an R2 one for around the same price. I'm not 100% sure. They've got an R2 one. They've got Boba Fett's helmet for $80. I wouldn't mind paying $80 for Boba Fett's helmet. And then, but yeah, I would never pay $140 for the C-3PO. Unless I have all my bills paid and I just got paid and I just went all out. But yeah, I won't be buying the C-3PO one, buddy, anytime soon. And then they've got they've got the C-3PO ones, I don't know, it's about maybe that tall and about that wide. Then there's an R2 one that stands, I don't know, about that tall off the ground and about that wide. And that one's either anywhere, Visions, I don't remember the price. It's anywhere from $140 to $200 for the R2 one. Don't quote me on the R2 one. It's somewhere in that price range. So yeah. But yeah. Walter says, joke's on you, Larry. It wasn't Lego. It was a cheap knockoff. It was. And let me put it this way, Walter. I hated putting that son of a bitch together, but it looks cool finally put together. That Lego set drove me insane. Those fucking rivets kept falling off, and that fucking chain thing would not stay on. And I swear to God, it was like fucking with me. Let's say this is the middle part. I would clip the front part in. Maybe I was doing it too hard. I clip the front part, the fucking back falls off. Then I get the fucking back part on, then the front falls off. I was screaming. I'm actually ashamed of myself how I acted on that live stream. Because I was so pissed off at an inanimate object. I was like, this is madness. I got to take this stream down. So yeah. Shout out to the 18 people watching. Good show tonight. 18 people. Hell yeah. But yeah. But it looks good on the shelf. So now I like it. But putting it together, I swear to God, I wanted to melt down those Lego pieces. I swear to God, it was so bad. All right, let's do the review. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Here we go. I'm going to give it, it's almost a 10 out of 10. It's funny. It's funny as hell. It's funny as hell. But it's not a perfect parody. I'll give it a 9.7. 9.7. It's pretty damn funny, though. I didn't have a problem with putting mine together, Fears. Need to step up your Lego game. Don't even go there, Walter. My fucking Lego skills are good. It's just a fucked up, annoying set to put together. So don't even go there. Don't even go there. The stream is partying and rocking. That it is, Lantern. All right, 9.7. Let's see here. I mean, it's hard to pick two of my favorite scenes because the whole thing is pretty damn funny. I'd say my first favorite scene is when the sheriff of Rottingham comes in to King Richard, and King Richard is taking a bath, and he's like, and he goes, "Sire, I have news." Direct quote coming soon right now. "Sire, I have news." And he's like, "What kind of news is it? It better not be bad news. The day started off good. Had a good night rest, had a good BM. I don't want to hear any bad news. Now, what kind of news is it?" And he goes, "Well, to be perfectly frank, it's bad." "I knew it! I knew it was bad news." "Wait a minute, I've got an idea. Maybe you tell me the bad news in a good way, it won't sound so bad." And then the sheriff of Rottingham goes, "The bad news in a good way. Yes, I can do that. Well, here goes. Ha 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 ha. Wait till you hear this. I just ran into Robin of Locksley. He's back from the Crusades. you know, he just kicked the crap out of me and my men. He hates you, and he loves your brother Richard. He wants to see you end, and we're in an awful lot of trouble." "What, are you crazy? This is terrible news. Why are you laughing?" "Well, you told me to soften the blow, and well, you blew it." Direct quote. It's one of the best scenes. But the way the actor says, he just kicked the crap out of me and my men. That's my favorite part. I love that scene. So the bathtub scene is probably my favorite scene. That's a funny scene. Probably my second favorite scene is when Little John comes out of the restroom and he's like, "Let's face it, you gotta be a man to wear tights." And then they start this big elaborate like dance scene, and it's we're men in tights, that whole song. That's a fucking hilarious scene. So the men in tights scene is pretty funny. Men in tights. Dance sequence. But again, the whole movie is pretty damn funny. I highly recommend it. Good comedy. Let's see here. Joey says, "Fears, I want the Falcon first." Well, now that you just said that, Joey, you're not getting the Falcon first. I'll do it whenever I fucking want. All right, buddy? Don't you tell me how to do my fucking Lego builds. You see this? We did that one. Next is this. Next is that. So you're not getting the Falcon until I fucking say so. So what do you think about that, Jack? That's right. Vision says, "That stream rocked, even called in sick to work and to try to finish it." Yeah, and guess what? I was so fucking frustrated that I didn't even finish it. And I said, "Fuck you, fuck this, I'm going to bed." But I did call off of work. Oh, I got hell from the trolls on that day. The motherfucker called off of work and he couldn't finish it. Oh, man, I got shit for weeks on that. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, Visions, but I fucking hated that stream. That's why I deleted it. And I guess I deleted it at the right time because I haven't seen too many videos of it pop up. So it was a long-ass stream. It was like 11 hours. So I don't think the the trolls could download the entire 11 hours, or I don't know if they re-record it for 11 hours or whatever. I saw one or two clips like a week or two after I deleted it, so, but I was ashamed because I was screaming. Like, if this was the Lego build, I was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you motherfucking build, fuck this build. Oh, I was pissed. That's an understatement. I was so pissed. I had fucking blood vessels coming out of my neck. I was super tomato red. I wanted to choke the shit out of that fucking build. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. So, yeah. Ooh. So, yeah. So, I'm glad that you enjoyed it, though. I did not enjoy it. Fierce, if I can get the hookup, would you be interested in starting a black market network for Legos? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Bukkake. Bukkake, though, you shouldn't be interested in that. You and Seamus need to achieve this dream. You and Seamus keep bothering the shit out of Lantern about getting a lock of his hair. Before all that hair falls out, you should be focused on that mission, not fucking Lego builds on the black market. I'm just saying. So I would achieve that, but, I mean, if you, Bukkake, if you want to mail me some Lego builds in fan mail, oh, hell yeah. Right off that black market, hell yeah. I found one online. I would love for a fan to send me a BK Lounge Lego build. I found one online. I forgot how much it is. So I haven't bought it yet. It has a Burger King sign. It has the front door. And then on the back, it's got like grills. And it's got like a couple of table and chairs. It's a full-on Burger King Lego build. I just haven't bought it yet because I would love for a fan to send that to me in fan mail. I would put everything aside. I would put all the movie reviews aside. I'd put all this shit aside. And as soon as I unbox it, I would build it that fucking day. So yeah. I also would love to get a Ghostbuster build. I don't care what. A Ghostbuster build of Slimer, the Ecto-1 or the Ecto-1A or Stay Puffed or whatever. I gotta do a Ghostbuster build at some point. Because I found a whole bunch of official Lego Ghostbuster builds, and then I found some off-brand ones. So yeah. Oh shit. I'm getting tired. Lantern says, oh, howdy, Joey the Numbers. Vision said, oh, Fears, I recorded the stream on VHS. Oh, did you? That's funny. That's funny. Well, Visions, whenever I come to visit to hang out with you and Mrs. Visions and the whole family, and we go nuts, and we go check out those Goonie locations, maybe before I leave, you'd be like, hey, Fierce, guess what? Good news, sport. And I'm like, what? I got a surprise for you. That would be fucking hilarious. You put in that VHS, hey, Fierce, I want to see watch Fears lose his mind over a fucking Lego build. And I would look right at you and be like, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Yeah. It was a long time, though. It was like 11 hours. So that'd be cool. That would be cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Bukkake says, hair and then Legos, got it. Yeah, because you and Seamus bitch and moan and complain all the time and hound the shit out of Lantern. Lantern, just give me one strand of hair. Lantern, give me a lock of your hair. Achieve that dream. I don't know why Lantern has to do it. It takes 2 seconds. You go like this, you take some scissors, you snap it off, you put it in an envelope, you mail it off. You know? I'm just saying. So, Lantern, get on it. Get on it, Lantern. I did that back in November, I think, Walter. Oh, Lantern stream, LOL. Walter says, oh, no shit, I missed that one. Wow, cool, Visions. Did you make a lot of money? It took me 3 hours, I think, but Fears is also talking to me the whole time, so I feel like that should be a 1 hour handicap. I don't think so. I don't think so, Visions. I don't think so. Because I try to talk to everybody in the chat. But I was so frustrated over that fucking build. Oh my god. Exactly, Walter. I will say it was a pain in the ass. That's a fucking understatement. I swear, I was doing everything in my power. It was like this, the fucking front falls off, and I gently put on the front, and then the fucking back popped off. I was like, why can't this fucking build stay together? It was such a pain in the ass. But when you put it all together, when I finally got it all together, thank God, I put it on the shelf, I took a photo of it, and I was like, it actually looks really cool, and I love the Short Circuit movies. I don't have them on Blu-ray yet. I've got both of them on DVD, and they're in the other room. I love the movies, but man, that fucking build was a pain in the fucking ass. Oh my god. It was so... It was definitely a pain in the ass for sure. Walter says, no visions. I took some Adderall and was super focused. Walter the Lego troll. Man, Larry, you're spewing out the comedy tonight, buddy. Walter the Lego troll. That was really good. Oh, man. Fucking hell. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was great. Walter, I'm sorry. I had to laugh at that one, buddy. Fucking hell. Walter the Lego troll. That was good. Oh, man. Very good, Larry. That was great. I'm saying it took me 3 hours. Oh, okay. All right, Visions. He says, I'm saying it took me 3 hours to build Johnny 5 with you talking to me the entire time, so maybe it would have taken me 2 hours. Oh, I got you. I got you. I thought you meant like it was a handicap for me, because I was like, well, it took me almost 11 hours to get that motherfucker together. Oh, God. What's up, Lantern? Let's see here. Vision says, ha ha ha, hell yeah, Walter. That's true, Larry. Merry Christmas. Hell yeah. All right, let's continue on. So, I gave it a 9.7. Good comedy. I highly recommend it. The bathtub scene is my favorite scene. It's not really... It's just those two comedians talking. It's the way he says, you know, Robin just beat the crap out of me and my men. I thought it was fucking hilarious. That scene's great. And then the Men in Tights dance sequence is fucking hilarious. I was laughing so hard. I had tears coming out of my eyes. It was fucking hilarious. Plus, I hadn't seen it in a long time, so I was like, I said, not only is it a good parody movie, it's a good comedy movie. It's pretty good. So, yeah. So, check it out, my friends. Check it out, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Ooh. By the way, new shirt directly from Atomic Horror. If you guys have not checked out Atomic Horror, the next time you take a vacation to Orlando, it's kind of a pain in the ass drive. It's like an hour away from my house. It's so worth it, though, because, man, they got some cool horror movie merch. Gotta check it out. You can even buy stuff off their website. AtomicHorror.com, motherfucker. I'm telling you. Check it out. Visions, you gotta check out that website, man. You're a horror horror movie master like Fears is. You'll like it. They sell a lot of cool shit. They even sell old ass. I don't know if they sell old ass VHS tapes on their website, but when you go into the actual store, they got old ass horror movies on VHS. You'd have a field day in there, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You think it's funny when Larry trolls me, Fears? I mean, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. But you know I'm joking around, Walter. It took my girlfriend an hour to build Johnny 5. Well, you know what, Joey? Girls mature faster than guys. I hate putting together that fucking build. That fucking build, I swear to God, I wanted to take that Lego build, turn on my fucking stove, and melt that fucking Lego build down to the fucking ground. I swear to God. You think I'm kidding. I was that fucking close to doing it. I'm glad I didn't because it was fan mail. Walter sent it to me. Walter's a good friend. And Walter, let me put it this way. I'm glad that I did not give up because I've never been a quitter at anything. So I'm glad I didn't give up, even though it was a pain in the fucking ass. I just pushed forward, onward and upward, and I got it done, so hell yeah. But I will never put it together again. If it accidentally falls off the shelf, I'm going to be like, fuck you, I'm not putting you together again, you know? That's why I've got it on the shelf. I haven't touched it since I put it on that fucking shelf, and I never will touch it ever again. Because it was a pain in the ass to put together. Walter said, Larry sent me troll mail, Fears. You think that's funny too? It was his dirty underwear. Damn! Damn. I don't think that's funny, Walter. It's kind of weird. Why would one man give another man his dirty laundry, let alone Larry, you know, he's an old guy. He probably had shit stains in the underwear, so there you go. Larry, you have to learn the concept of wiping. No shit stains in the underwear, all right, Larry? I know you're an old motherfucker, you know? I know you're an old motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about, Larry. Larry, all joking aside, it was so much fun hanging out with Larry whenever he came down. Larry, I hope we get some more hangout time, man. You got to come visit Fears either this year or next year, buddy. We'll break out that Crystal Skull vodka. Larry actually enjoyed the Crystal Skull. Me and Larry sat at that table right over there. Oh, no, I have a new table. So you sat, Larry, at the old table. My neighbor gave me a new table. My neighbor said, hey, Fears, me and my wife just bought a brand new kitchen table. You want our old one? And I was like, is there anything wrong with the old one? He goes, no. He goes, just my wife wanted to upgrade our table. And Visions, they actually went to that place that you told me about. What's that furniture store? Because I plan to get another shelf from that place. What the fuck is that place called? Hang on. I can't fucking remember that. It starts with a K. Fucking, what's that place? It's a furniture store. Fucking, I'm having a brain fart here. Hang on. I can't fucking remember it. Hang on. Let me go to Google. Don't help me. I'll figure it out. Don't help me. Don't say it in the chat. Furniture stores in the area. What the fuck is this place called? Ashley Sleep. No, it's not that. Hudson Furniture Store. Oh, God. It starts with a K. Walker Furniture. No, it's not that. Ashley's Furniture. I know it starts with a K. What the fuck is this place called? What the fuck is it called? Hang on. I know it starts with a K. At Home. No, it's not that. Kane's Furniture. No, it's not that. Hang on. It's a big place. Like my buddy Eric, they got one in St. Louis. It's a big ass furniture store. He went and got all of his. He got new shelves for his nerd cave in the basement. And said, "Hey, Fears, I went to this place, bought 5 or 6 more shelves." He showed me some pictures of his basement nerd cave. He's got the bar put in. He just bought a pool table, and he got a Ghostbuster pinball machine for the nerd cave. So he said, "Fears, when you come visit this summer," which I do plan on visiting my family either in the summer or around my birthday, I said, will it be done, Eric? And he's like, it'll either almost be done, Fears, or it will be done. And he goes, I'm trying to get it done before you come so we can hang out down there. I was like, oh, hell yeah. I cannot figure out what this... Oh, this is going to drive me nuts now. Orlando Standard Furniture. Oh, no, what? It starts with a fucking K. Knowles Plaza Furniture. No, it's not that. It's got a really weird name and it starts with a K. I just cannot fucking remember the name of this furniture store. It's driving me nuts. Cannot fucking find this place. Visions. It's a furniture store that you and me have actually talked about. You suggested it, and they have one out here, and they have one in Missouri, and I just cannot fucking remember the name of it. But I'm gonna go there and get some more shelves for my movies and for my Lego builds and my movie props and shit like that. Whenever I need to get some more shelving, and I just cannot fucking remember the place. It starts with a K though, and I remember it because you and me have had a conversation about it at least twice. You were telling me, Visions about it, like Fears. Don't try and get this color because you're like, there'll never be a color like that. He said you should buy 2 new shelves and put the 2 old ones that my dad got me together. And I was like, oh, that's a great idea. So I'm going to take my my TV shelf, put it over here, buy 2 new shelves, put one in my room and put one right there. So it would match. And I cannot fucking, I just cannot remember. IKEA! That's what it fucking is. It doesn't start with a K. It's I. My bad. I just found it. I just looked on Google. IKEA. That's what that motherfucker's called. My bad. I thought it started with a K. It's got a K in it, but starts with an I. Excuse me. IKEA. That took forever. IKEA. I got it. Kohl's. Oh, Joe even said IKEA. Well, I didn't see the chat because I had Google up. IKEA. God, that took me forever. Because I was like, I know we've talked about it. You said you and your girlfriend went to IKEA and like bought some cool shit. Eric's went to IKEA. I just couldn't fucking remember. Now, I mean, it took me forever, but I remembered it. Walter said, tasted like British food, Visions. Oh, yeah. I love British food. And then Larry and me tried some British food when he was in town. That was fun, Larry. And then Larry was hitting on that hot slut at Friar Tuck's. I will say this, Joey. You gave Friar Tuck's a 7 out of 10. Shame on you. Friar Tuck's get a 10 out of 10. Their food is amazing. I cannot believe you and the girlfriend you gave it a 7 out of 10. I don't know what your girlfriend gave it. Did your girlfriend also give it a 7 out of 10? Everything I've ate there has been a 10. Their bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich, 10 out of 10. It's fucking great. And they use British bacon, not American bacon. Their bangers and mash. Beans on toast. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Fears has had beans on toast. Fried tomatoes. Oh, yeah. I can't really have the tomatoes anymore because there's so much acid in there. That would fucking tear up my stomach, bud. I had fried tomatoes back in the day when I was a kid. I could still have beans on toast, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Walter says, yeah, it wasn't cool. I have no clue how they got my address. I have no idea either, Walter. How did they get Fears' dating apps? I have no fucking clue. Because they have no fucking lives. That guy probably sat there for hours, went through each profile, I don't know. No, it wasn't Men's Warehouse, Visions. That's not even a furniture store. Men's Warehouse, I believe, it's a suit store. Because I bought a suit for, I either bought a suit for my dad's funeral at Men's Warehouse, or a suit for, no! I already had a nice black suit for my dad's funeral. I bought a new suit, so I have 2 black suits now for my cousin's wedding that I still need to upload. I haven't even uploaded that. My cousin Alex got married, and the guy that she got married to, I've met him. He's very nice, and so I said, Alex, I said, you picked a good guy. And she's like, oh yeah, I've known this guy for years, Fears. And I was like, good. I'm glad he's not some piece of shit guy, And I said, does he treat you right? Treat you like a lady? She goes, oh yeah, Fears. I went, well, that's good. That's good. I bought a new suit for her wedding. But yeah. And I remember I did a live stream. Do you guys remember this? I remember it was a black. It had a black vest, black coat. And I remember I came home from the wedding, and it was in my mom's kitchen. Do you guys remember this live stream? I sat at my mom's kitchen counter, and everybody in the chat was like, damn, Fears, like, looking fresh, looking styling. And then, I don't remember who said it, but somebody in the chat said, Fears, you clean up quite well. And I was like, well, thank you. I look quite dapper. I look quite classy. Well, thank you, my friends. So it was kind of cool to do a live stream in my nice suit and tie. I had a nice black vest to match it. And, oh yeah, I was looking styling that night. Fears can look styling when he wants to. I'm not really a suit and tie guy. I only do it for special occasions. Funerals, weddings. I'm more of a t-shirt and jeans and a baseball cap kind of guy, Always have been, always will. But whenever I need to look styling and whenever I need to look dapper, I clean up quite well, my friends. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, IKEA. It took me forever to remember that. Ugh. Vision says, you were close, Fears. You were half right. Yeah, I knew there was a K in it. It's the I. The I threw me off, Visions. I thought it was called Kia for a second. Because I remember you and me, I remember it clear as day. You're like, yeah, me and my girlfriend, whenever we bought our house, we went there and bought some shit. Then I told you Eric went and got a whole bunch of brand new shelves for his basement nerd cave. And I was like, I'm going to buy some more shelves at some point. I don't need them now, but whenever I need them, I'm going to borrow my buddy's truck and either borrow my buddy's truck, and him and me are going to go and put all the shelving in his back, his truck bed. Or I may just, they do say we can mail it to your house. I may just pay some extra money, just have it shipped to my house, and then I'll assemble them myself. Because I've put shelves together by myself, and I helped my dad put these shelves together. I put that one together with me and my dad, and this one, me and my dad put this one together. So it's not rocket science. You just follow the instructions, knock in a few nails, and you're good to go. Blue Khaki says, nothing wrong with some hot sluts. Never said there was. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Larry says, Joey said IKEA, and you kept going. Well, I didn't read the chat because I had Google open. And I was Googling it. And I was like, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just could not fucking remember for the life of me. But yeah. Yo, fangirl Kate. She says, hey, cutie, love the hat. Well, thanks. Fangirl Kate, you are a cutie. I've seen a picture of you. We're good friends. We chat all the time in the Discord. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing fantastic. So, yeah. I had a great day, Kate. I hope you did, too. Work was good. No problems. I got plenty of sleep. I'll be honest, Visions. The only thing that sucked was I didn't finish watching this movie. I got about 45 minutes into it. But check this out. It comes with a lot of cool shit in it. Check this out. When you open this up, so it slides out of this little slip cover. When you open it, this was like this. And it's got this cool scan thing. It's got this cool scan thing on it. I read this real quick. It shows, it's got all these like cool artwork in it. And then like that. And then it kind of shows you, it does a little story about, so not only do you get to read about the making of the film, but you also get to watch all the bonus features on how they made the film. So yeah. But check out that cool artwork. Isn't that cool, Visions? Cool artwork. This one's my favorite because this one's the guy that's all fucking discombobulating and then the other guy's looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then his fucking head gets blown off. And literally, when you watch the film, the guy's like, oh shit, I'm getting the fuck out of here, and I'm getting out of here right now. But yeah, after about 45 minutes, Fierce took a little napo, and then when I woke up, I looked at the clock on my stove, and I was like, oh shit, it's time for me to go to work. So yeah. But I am going to finish this tonight. There we are. That's pretty cool, Visions, that you watch this. Oh, wait, that's pretty cool that you watch this one. So I inspired Visions to watch this. Visions, what did you think about it? You said it was interesting. Did you find it like kind of cheesy, kind of like Killer Clowns from Outer Space? I've never seen this, ever. I've seen the trailer, and the trailer looked hilarious. I was like, I have to fucking own this movie. I absolutely have to. But why was it interesting, Visions? Like, what did you like about it? I'm just curious. All right, time for review number 2. I need to catch up with the chat here. I keep getting behind. Oh shit! Fangirl Kate said, "Hot sluts" was uttered, and I had to come here. I don't think you're a slut, Kate. I think you're a very nice, charming lady, and you're very sweet and you're very kind. We've chatted on the phone and we've chatted in the Discord on a Discord call. So yeah. Oh no, we're not on the phone. Excuse me, not on the phone. We've chatted twice in a Discord call. Yeah, and each one of those phone calls. You're very sweet. You're very nice. So I don't think you're a slut, Kate. Really, Fierce should retire the hot slut thing. Because a long time ago, I used to say it joking around with you guys. But, yeah, I probably shouldn't say that. Fangirl Kate says, yeah, my day's pretty good. Well, good. I'm glad. Like I said, I've had a really good day. I'm in a really good mood. Things are going quite well. All the madness... Not mentioning anyone that started the madness, but we all know who started fucking madness in Fierce's life. Not mentioning any names, but manic states beyond belief. Wow. All the madness seems to be going down, and I'm telling you, when she gets in the manicness takes over, and I'm just like, wow. It's not just one manic state, it's like a manic state, and then a double manic state, a triple manic state, a quadruple manic state. It's like 5 manic states in one, and all hell breaks loose. Wow. It's a lot, to say the least, but hopefully this person gets well. I really want this person to get well, and she really needs help. Beyond belief. So I hope she gets it. But yeah. All joking aside, I hope she does get help. I really do. And I wish her the best of luck. I'm never going to unblock her. That's never going to happen. And I will never talk to her face to face ever again. So yeah. But all joking aside, I hope she gets well. I really do. I wish her well. But yeah, everything seems to be going well, Kate. I've been applying for some new jobs, and I got a couple callbacks, but not any solid interviews yet, because I'm trying to find a better job. I've had enough of scanning a box, loading it into the little scanner I have on my arm that I attach to my arm, and then loading it into a truck. I've had enough of that for a lifetime. I want to try and find something better. So yeah. And then I went to church yesterday. It was so good to see my church family again. And I took communion yesterday, and it was a very nice service. Very nice service. Maxwell was there. He's this funny. He's this funny little kid. He was in my cabin at church camp. Because he's old enough now to go to church camp. And I've been a counselor for a long time. I got my counselor license. I don't know. It was right before I started community college. So, I don't know, 1920. And the very first time I did a counselor at a church camp was, there's 2 church camps. Well, now there's 3, because now I did a church camp in 2022 after all the COVID shit got done in Florida. That was the first time I was a counselor in Florida. I'd love to do it again. I'm just so busy. So I told my church family, because someone that ran the camp goes to my church, and they said, "Hey, Fears, you did such a great job. The kids loved your movie class. You got to come back and do that class again." I said, "I would absolutely love to do it again." And I said, when I get less busy, and I said, I would love, the only thing that sucked about it is I lost 2 weeks worth of money. Because when I went to church camp, you were only gone for a week. Florida does it a little bit different than Missouri. It was a 2.5 week church camp. And that's the longest camp I've ever went to. And it was fun. And I actually got paid. And I was like, I'm doing this because I love God. I'm like, you guys don't have to pay me. And they said, oh, no. They said, Fears, we have to. I said, I never got paid in Missouri. And they said, well, that's how they do it. They said, in the state of Florida, if you volunteer your time as a counselor, we absolutely have to pay you. And I was like, all right. I said, I guess Florida, it's the same church that I go to. It's under the same name. But I said, I guess Missouri does it different. I said, any church camp I went to as a counselor in Missouri, there's one that I did a camp counselor in Illinois under my church. There's another one, it's like way past St. Clair, Missouri. Like, I don't even remember the town name that the church camp is located in, but I know it's 2 hours past St. Clair, Missouri. And I said, I never got paid. And they said, we do it differently in Florida. So it was kind of cool that I got paid in Florida, but I was like, you don't have to, because I love going to church camp. I don't mind doing it. And it's for God and his son, Jesus Christ. So I'm like, it's unnecessary. But, yeah. So, and the kids loved my movie class. So, and it was kind of cool to be a teacher and teach them the ways of movie making. So, hell yeah. And I brought my GoPro, and each kid got to film a little part of the video that we made. And, yeah. Yep. So, Katie, it's been a good, last week has been good. This week's been good. Actually, it's been good for a couple of weeks. Things seem to be dying out. People are getting along a lot better in the Discord, except for a couple idiots. I doubt me and Tyler will ever get along. He is the biggest fucking prick asshole I've ever encountered. And his go-to is to make fun of my weight. He's probably fatter than me. And he's like, you're lying, Fears. You haven't lost any weight. That's simply not true. I've lost a good amount of weight. Have I lost all of it? So I'm not a liar. No, I never said I've lost all my weight. Clearly I haven't lost all the weight. But his go-to is to, you're a liar, Fears. You didn't lose any weight. That's not true. I actually have. Not all of it, but I've lost some weight. I'm going to continue to lose weight. So Tyler's a lost fucking cause. So I just try to ignore him the best way I can. He's a mean asshole. He's a mean son of a bitch. Me and him will never get along. So he's pretty much blocked for life. He's a piece of shit. I mean, I hate to say it, but he is. He is. But besides that idiot, Kate, everything's going great. Everything's work's been going good. Got some extra hours. Some girl got sick today, so instead of leaving at 8:45, I left at 9:45. So I got a little extra work today. But yeah, things have been going good. So yeah. Oh man, let me catch up with the chat. Fangirl Kate says, thanks, that means a lot. Well, it's the truth. You are very loving, you're very sweet. You've been a good friend and a loyal fan for years, Kate. And I enjoyed our chat whenever you called me on the Discord. So Yeah. Yep. Excuse me. I didn't mean to burp. I think you meant to say person, Kate. You said any place would be lucky to have you. I think you meant to say any person would be lucky to have you. Well, I appreciate that. Apparently not, though. You know, I hate to say my ex is a piece of shit, but she is. At first, she was fully in love with me, and then she's like, oh, let's go with Brian. Brian's even fatter than me, and he's going fucking bald. Figure that one out. So I hope that guy was worth cheating on me, you know, but I appreciate the sentiment, Kate. I really do. I am a good guy. I try to get along with everybody, and I try not to fuck anyone over. I try not to cause chaos, you know. But apparently I wasn't good enough for the almighty Brian. And then I love how, oh, I'm a sweet little golden angel. I would never cheat on you, Fierce. Bitch, you're lying right to my face. I discovered your little plot. I looked through your phone. I found evidence. Your fucking mom told me that you cheated. Your idiot friends wrote me on Facebook and told me you cheated. She's a fucking bitch. And she's a fucking lying bitch. So yeah. So anyway. You're looking good. You can tell you've been running on the treadmill. I have. I've been running on the treadmill. And I haven't done a lot of weightlifting, Kate, but I've been doing a lot of running on the treadmill. And then I walk around the property. It's 2.5 miles. I'm sorry, it's 1.5 miles if you walk around it once. But whenever I paid my rent, because I just paid my rent, I said, if you walk on the edge of the property, and she goes, oh yeah, people walk around all the time. And so I said, if I walk around it twice, that's 2.5 miles. She's like, oh yeah, that'd be a great way to lose weight. So I've been walking on the edge of the property all the way around. So yeah. Because sometimes it just gets boring running on the treadmill. At least when I walk outside, you get to see all the nature and trees and stuff. And so yeah. But yeah. But yeah, it's just so petty of him, Tyler, you know, to call me fat. And I'm like, I know I'm overweight. I wouldn't say I'm fat. I'm chunky. I'm husky, but I wouldn't say I'm fat. But I know I've got a lot more weight to lose. You know? So, I don't know. And watch it. You'll go into the Discord tonight, and he'll be like, I didn't say any of that. You know, and Tyler, trolls will never admit when they're wrong, and trolls will never, they're always bullies, and they'll never admit that I'm right and they're wrong. Because I admit, when I'm wrong, I'll be like, all right, I admit I'm wrong. But then I will admit when I'm right. They always think they're right. They're perfect in every single way. And apparently I'm always wrong. You know, that's just how they always are. So it is what it is. So yeah. I had to move my leg. It was going numb because I've been sitting here for a little while. Well, I appreciate that, Larry. Larry says, you can tell by your face you've lost weight. Yeah, I've lost a lot of weight. Have I lost all of it? No, because I would be a liar and say, oh yeah, I lost all the weight. No, I haven't. That's why I didn't say I did. I told you guys I've lost some, but not all. I'm trying to be 100% real with you guys. Because I've lied too much, and I'm trying to make up for lost time, because I don't want people to think I'm a liar. I don't want to lie anymore, and I've been doing pretty good. Oh, shit. That's an old one, Visions. Yeah, that one was horrible. I took that video down. I wish I wouldn't have, because I was 20 seconds from beating the shit out of that guy. You know, the guy in the bathroom with the fucking Rolex watch, a fake Rolex. Wasn't even real. He was making fun of my friend Kristen, for being gay. And I've known her since the 6th grade. There's nothing wrong with being gay. I'm not gay. Classic line, Visions. But I'm cool with having gay friends and stuff. Kristen is the sweetest lady I've ever met in my life. She's so nice. And it was her girlfriend's birthday. And I'm filming, I'm vlogging, and that fucking asshole with the cheap ass Rolex watch is like, oh yeah, man, I was out there, all these weird ass bi sluts, fuck those sluts. It's weird, man. They were making out with each other. And I'm thinking, so you don't like two women making out with each other? I'm like, if anyone's gay, you and your fucking fake ass Rolex watch is gay, motherfucker. But he was making fun of my friends. I was seconds from blasting that guy in the face with my fist. I wanted to kill that fucking guy. That's why in the vlog, you see my face. I went from happy and I'm vlogging and I was tipsy and I was drinking because I was at her birthday party having a good time. And immediately I went like that and my eyes went from here right over to him. And you can tell my face, like, oh, Fears is pissed. I wanted to kill that motherfucker for making fun of my friends. It took every ounce of my energy to hold back, not hit. I said, if I hit him in the face, I'm going to get kicked out of the casino. I was right there, though. Yeah, and then after that, I was so drunk. Well, I wasn't super drunk, Visions, but I was feeling tipsy. And I just went for it, and it's so bad. We were dancing, and I had my hand on her back. And I was like, give Fears a kiss. And she kind of looks at me, and she's like, what? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I went there. I went for it. Whew. Did I get a kiss? No. So I'll never try that again. Oh, it was so embarrassing. Give Fears a kiss. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. It's funny, though. I can look back and laugh at it, though. But I took it down. It was so embarrassing. I was like, yep, I'm taking this one down. I'm sure somebody saved it. But yeah. Anyway. Give Fears a kiss. Anyway. That was funny. Give Fears a kiss. Oh, God. Kate says, you might be chunky, but at least you're not a junkie. Thank God. And that was good, Kate. It rhymed. Well, Fears, you're chunky, but you're not a junkie. Very true. Very true. Very true. Vision says, there are plenty of places to hide a body in the Everglades, Fears. It's true. As evidence on the show The Simpsons. Good point, Bukaki. That's true. Women usually don't care about body as much as personality. So, yeah. It's just the principle thing, Bukaki. She used me. You know, if I would have been more content if she would have just sat me down and said, Fears, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be real with you. I don't want to date you anymore. I don't like you anymore. I found somebody else. I would have respected her if she would have done that. I would have been like, all right, I understand. I almost said her name. I don't want to say her name. I don't really care if I say her name because she is a bitch. No one's going to, I mean, you know, once you cheat on Fears, I could care less if she lived or died. She's a terrible fucking person. You know, you fuck Fears over, you're done for life. You know? I mean, I don't ask for much. You treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. You treat me wrong, fuck you, you're dead to me, you know? Especially if someone cheats on you. Because once a cheater, always cheater. I guarantee you, her and Brian will be divorced. At some point. I'd bet every amount of money, I bet my life on it. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, at some point. Because once a cheater, always a cheater. Either he's going to get sick of her stupid bullshit and divorce her, or she's going to cheat on him, and then that'll be the end of it, you know? So, but she didn't do that, Bukaki. She wasn't real with Fears. You know, oh, I love you, Fears. Oh, I love you. Apparently not, because I found out that she cheated on me. And I don't care if Yakov doesn't believe me. It's 100% truth. Her mom physically called and told me. Her mom was on my TikTok following me The minute I told her that I found out, she's like, well, I told you, Fears. I said, yeah, but I said, not only did you tell me, her idiot friends, 2 of her idiot friends wrote me on Facebook and said, Fears, you're a nice guy. I have to tell you something. But I was like, don't worry. I've already figured out. I went through the bitch's phone. I found out. She left her Facebook open. I read a message, and her mom said, if John's too nice of a guy for you to cheat on, if you don't tell him that it's done, it's over with, and that you found somebody else and that you're cheating on him, then I'll tell him. And then my ex said, you're right, I'll tell him. She never told me, but she broke up with me. But, so she was too much of a coward to say it to my face. I did get an apology from her, but it was for something else. She just said, one day she called me, before I blocked her on Snapchat, she called me on Snapchat and said, I just want to apologize for everything. So even the apology was kind of half-ass, you know. If you're going to apologize for someone, give a direct apology. I'm sorry for cheating on you, Fears. And then I would have been like, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's move on with life. I accept your apology. She just said, overall, I apologize for some things. Some things not. I'm like, this is such a half-ass apology. But I told her I appreciate it. Thank you. So even the apology was kind of half-assed. But anyway. I've said my piece on it, Bukkake. So it wasn't just about that idiot's personality. I don't even know what it is. Like, even before, I looked at him and said, I'm much better looking at him. He has to be pushing 400 pounds. He's going bald. I'm not bald. He's into, like, government issue. Weird. I've looked at the idiot's Facebook. He's really into government conspiracies. He's got a shitload of guns. You know, I don't know. The motherfucker's weird. I don't know. It is what it is, though. Anyway. Let me catch up with the chat. Let's see here. Sorry, Fears, I done goofed. That's all right. So, yeah. She probably stalks your social media thing, how bad she fumbled. You know what, Kate? I wouldn't put it past her. I treated her like a fucking queen. I bought her nice things on her birthday and Christmas. I always took her out once or twice a week on really nice dates. They were well thought out. They were well planned. You know, I put a lot of time and effort into it. I loved her so much. I've never written a poem for a girl except for her. And I looked up how to write a poem, and I had never wrote a poem before. And I don't have a copy of it, or if I did, I would read it to you guys. Oh, actually, no, it was kind of personal, so I wouldn't. But she's the only girl that I've ever written a poem for. We did cute little things like game night and stuff like that. I did everything possible to make it work. We only had like 4 or 5 like verbal fights. I never called her a bitch. Now I'm calling her a bitch because she is one. But during the relationship, I never called her a bitch. I'm a gentleman. I've never hit a girl. Never hit her. Never treated her bad. So one would think, he's a good guy. There's not too many good guys left in this world. Probably should stay with him. But she didn't. She went with some 400 fat loser, you know, that works at a cake factory. Last time we talked, she told me that he works at a cake factory. That's probably why the motherfucker's so fat. And, he's into conspiracies and he's into guns. We go hunting. And I'm like, I don't care. Sounds like a real quality guy. I just laughed. I was like, okay, right on. And I'm just listening to this, and in my mind, I'm like, what a piece of shit. Wow. So, yeah. Anyway, I've said my piece on her, though. Kate, let's just put it this way. You're 90 million times better than my ex. You seem like a wonderful person. Anyone would be better than that fucking bitch. But Kate, you're very nice. You're very sweet. Anytime we've had a conversation, you've been a fan for the longest time, so I can't thank you enough. So shout out to Fangirl Kate. You are a very nice, sweet person, Kate. Very nice. Very, 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 very cool. Very, very, very cool. So, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Vision says, Fears is red, violets are blue. Won't you let me... It's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I don't know if I should read the whole thing, Visions. You know what? Fuck it, I will. I'm going to write a poem for everybody. Fears is red, violets are blue. Won't you let me fill you with goo? That was pretty good. I got a giggle out of that one, Visions. I did not write that. It was a well thought out poem. And I even looked up. I put a lot of time and effort. I spent weeks on that poem. I didn't even know how to write a poem, so I went to Google and said, how do you write a poem? Bam. So I worked on it for weeks. So yeah. I don't know. You win some, you lose some, but she definitely lost a good guy. I definitely agree with that one, Walter. Walter said she lost a good one with you, John. I appreciate that. And again, it's the way she went about it. All the lies, all the deception. If she would have, I'm being honest, this is the last thing I'm going to say about her. If she would have sat me down and just said, hey, John, do you mind like coming out to lunch with me? I got something, I got to talk to you about something seriously. Just be real with me, you know? Or if she would have been like, hey, John, can I come over to your apartment? I really got to talk to you about something serious. I've been like, yeah, sure. If she would have sat me down and said, unfortunately, it's not going to work out. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I found somebody else. I don't love you anymore. I'm really sorry. I hope we can still be friends or whatever. I met this guy. I have to move on. I could appreciate that. I'd be like, you know what? Thank you for being so honest with me. Thank you for being, real with me. But she never did that. It was all behind the scenes and deception. Lied straight to my face. So, yeah. Yeah. But it is what it is. Every trash can has a lid. Your ex found hers. Yeah, to say the least. Kate, she's such an evil trailer trash bitch. Takes one to know one with that fucking guy. He's complete trash. She's complete trash. So, piece of shit got together with a piece of shit. That kid that they made, that kid's going to need some serious therapy. So, good luck. Wow. Oh, I agree, Kate. I agree. Oh, yeah. It is what it is, though. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done talking about her. Let's see. I'm just catching up with the chat. Kate says, LOL. Pretty much. All right, let's see. Where did we leave off? I don't even know how we got on my ex. My bad. I didn't mean to derail the show. All right, so we finished Robin Hood. All right, now we're going to review the documentary, the making of Robin Hood Men in Tights, The Legend Had It Coming. It was a good documentary. Very good making of Robin Hood Men in Tights documentary. The Legend Had It Coming. I'm going to give the documentary, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. My favorite scene is everybody was doing an impression of Mel Brooks. So over half the cast did an impression of Mel Brooks. I thought the impressions were pretty funny. So the Mel Brooks impressions in the documentary were pretty funny. So that's my first favorite scene. The second favorite scene was let's see here. Let's see here. I mean, the whole documentary was good. The impressions of Mel Brooks were hilarious. So that's my first favorite scene. Probably when he was talking about how they designed all the sets, because there's a lot of epic sets in this behind the scenes feature. So making of the sets in the documentary was pretty cool. Making of the sets and the locations. The locations were pretty sweet. They shot some of it in California and some of it actually in England, so that's pretty cool. So yeah. Good documentary. There was a lot of good comedy in it. Let me catch up with the chat. Let's see here. Facts, Joey. Let's see. What you snacking on there, Fears? Some fudge? No. The strawberries look like fudge? Definitely not. Later, Crumbles. That was kind of a troll comment. You know what the fuck it is. So, yeah, you're gone. Fudge. That's the most dumbest comment I've ever read in my life. How do you get fudge from fucking strawberries? Okay. Anyway. Kind of trolly, Crumbles. All right, good documentary, good comedy. The interview with Mel Brooks in the middle of it is pretty good. So, good interview with Mel Brooks in the middle of it, and then they showed some scenes of it out of his old movies, so that was good too. So overall, the documentary, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Solid documentary. Yes, he is, Visions. That guy is pushing 400 pounds. Don't even go there. He is. That guy is fatter than shit. So don't even go there. Anyway. Exactly, you're gone. Yeah, that comment was almost as dumb. No, as dumb as her, Joey. Because she's pretty dumb. She's pretty dumb. You should win the lottery and buy an abandoned oil rig. No trolls in the high seas. Fuck that. The mansion would come back. If I won the lottery, good old Florida mansion right on the beach. Hell yeah. That is not true, Bukaki. That guy is pushing 400 pounds. That guy is pushing 400 pounds. At bare minimum. Bare minimum. Bare minimum. All right. Let's see here. All right. Time to move on to this. Good monster movie. Awesome. All right. Excuse me. I'll be honest, it wasn't perfect. Visions, I'm going to say something. Even though I've never seen the 70s version, even though I've never seen I've seen bits, certain scenes of the 1922 one. I like his look from the 1922. He looks so fucking weird. The old 1922 guy actually looks taller than Bill. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. The guy that played Pennywise, that guy. The 1922 actor, I don't know who it was. I probably should look it up. He looks taller than Bill. Nothing against Bill's performance, Visions. Bill did a really good job in this. I just like the look of the 1922 guy better. He's got like 2 buck teeth. Like, he's pushing like 6'9", a big hump on his back, long ass fingernails like out to here. This look, he wears like a fur coat. He's got a mustache. He's got like maggots and shit like coming out of the back of his head because part of his back head is like missing. It's like all fleshy and like all cut up on his back forehead. So the movie's great and it's scary. A lot of thrills, chills, spills. I never really got scared, but they do some jump scares in the movie where I was like, "Whoa, shit!" And I even said, "Whoa, shit," from across the way. I was laying on my couch watching, and I'm like, "Whoa, shit," because it pops up on the screen, and it was kind of like a jump scare. So I was like, "Damn, I wasn't expecting that," and I was like, "Oh shit." So I wasn't ever scared. I just kind of jumped a couple of times, but good jump scares. So I'm going to put down good jump scares. And you guys know, Fears has had some legendary jump scares. Probably the best jump scares ever when I was doing that video game with Sam. Well, I think it was a computer game, because Sam told me it was a computer game that started as a computer game, and then they put it on PlayStation 4 or 5 or whatever it is. The Funeral Assistant, where you're playing the girl and you have a clipboard and you're working at a funeral home or whatever. That's probably the scariest video game I've ever played. The second, and there was a lot of jump scares in that. The best jump scare is when that black figure, I don't know if you guys remember this, a black figure was like way off in the distance, and I'm writing on the computer. All of a sudden, the black figure goes from the back, zooms up like that. It's got red glowing eyes, and I'm like, "Whoa, fucking shit!" And it got 2 inches from Fears' face. I've never been more scared than playing that game. Well, not really scared. Jump factor. That was one of the best ones. And then when that big ass like pig looking dude, what's that fucking game in the jail? What is it? Outlast. Outlast. That's the second scariest game I've ever played. I'm walking around the corner, and then that fucking like pig guy where he's like, I'm little pig, and he's wearing bloody, shitty boxers, and his teeth are like that. That was like one of the scary. And then I fall down like into the sewer, and I'm walking through bloody, shitty water. But the little pig guy in that game, that scared the shit out of me. Oh man. So those are two like the biggest jump scares ever. I'm gonna give the movie a 9 out of 10, solely because I think the 1922 look Visions of the vampire is way better than the 2025 look. The movie's great. That's the only thing about the movie I don't like. The pacing is great. The acting is great. Some bits of it is in black and white. Some bits of it's in color. The vampire's castle on the side of a fucking mountain with a little road like winding up to it. It's fantastic. And it reminds me of the old ass monster movies. And it's awesome that they're bringing the monster movies back. I love it. I just think his look, the 1922 look, looks way scarier, way better than his new look. But I will give him, they did stick with the long-ass fingernails. So, and he's got some weird fucked up eyes in this movie. So, yeah. So, good jump scares. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I highly recommend it. It's a good movie. Let's see. What are my two favorite scenes is when, and I feel bad for Thomas, man. Thomas, the actor that portrayed Thomas is Nicholas Hoult, the guy. I love his acting. He was great in Warm Bodies. He's great in The Menu. I love his character from The Menu. He hangs himself at the end of The Menu. Or, well, not the very end, towards the end. He plays like a loving husband in this movie, and all he wants is just to go run and do this errand so he can get promoted at his company, so he'll be financially stable because him and his wife just got married. And you feel bad, and it ends up very badly for him and for his wife. I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but let's just put it this way. He lives at the end, and something bad happens to his wife at the very end of the film. So it's a tragic ending, but also a very good ending because they take care of the vampire, but it's kind of like a love-hate ending. It's good because they end up taking the vampire out. It's bad because some horrible shit happens to his wife at the end of the film. So it's, you can do both sides of the coin on that one. So yeah. My favorite scene is when the girl takes out the vampire at the end. So, killing the vampire. And then my second favorite scene is, I don't know how Lily Rose did this to her face, but she gets possessed. The vampire puts some curse on her, and her face changes. Her tongue comes flying out of her mouth. She rotates her eyes back like this, and they're completely white. I don't know how she did it. I don't think they did special effects on her face. They could have. I have no idea. But she rotated her eyes back, and they went fully white, and she was all discombobulating and like going fucking nuts. And that was a great scene. So I'm going to put down as my second favorite scene, the possessed scene. Lily Rose Depp is a great actress. All the actors. Willem Dafoe, he plays kind of like the scientist type of guy trying to figure out how to kill the vampire and all that. Great performance. So, great performances, great acting, great costumes, great sets. I'm telling you, the only reason why I gave it a 9 out of 10 is because I think the vampire look looks way better in the 1922 version than the new look. I know they had to update the look because it's 2025 and it's not 1922, obviously. But I just think he looks super fucking creepy in the 1922. He does look trust me, it's creepy. There's a lot of blood in this, not too much blood. It's not like buckets of blood, like Terrifier or whatever that shit's called. It's scary, but not too scary. It reminds me of the old monster movies like Frankenstein and Dracula and Wolfman and all that shit. It's a good watch. Solid watch. I totally recommend it. So, let's see here. I'm going to put down good monster movie. Would I watch it again? Oh, hell yeah. I'd watch it again and again and again. It's good. It's a good one. All right. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm getting tired, so I may have to do all the Disney stuff tomorrow, but we pretty much got to all the other stuff, but I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I've almost been going 3 hours. I haven't done a long stream in a long time, so I thought I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and then I'm gonna wrap up the show because I'm getting hungry. And I want to, like I said, I want to save some time to watch this and this before work. Because Visions, you've been ranting and raving about Scanners, and so I watched about 45 minutes before I fell asleep last night. It's good, buddy. Thank God you recommended it. It's so good so far. I can't wait to finish it, and I cannot wait to review it tomorrow. I'm very excited. David Cronenberg, he can make a fucking horror movie, man. He's a good director. And I don't know if you guys knew, he got to have a cameo in the 10th Jason film, and he gets killed by Jason. Jason takes a fucking metal pole and throws it across the room. Fucking metal pole comes right through David Cronenberg's character, kills him like that. He falls down and dies. So that's pretty cool that not only is he a director, he likes horror, he got to be in a horror movie, and he got to get killed by Jason Voorhees. That's fucking cool. All right, I'll be right back. I'll just go ahead and study a little bit of Mario. I'm going to use the restroom, and then I'm going to wrap up the show. Oh, man. Ooh. Oh, man. The yawns are a-coming. Oh, but it's been a good show, man. It's been a really good show. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. I'm going to wrap up here a little bit. Fucking shit. I'm definitely going to get on a little bit of a napo before I go to bed. Nice. 16 people are still watching. Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate all the support and the love and the comments and everything, guys. All right. Oh, shit. Fucking hell. I'm tired. All right, let me catch up with the chat. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Where the fuck is that movie? Oh, there it is. Anyway, so to wrap up, and then I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read the chat, and then I guess we'll call it a night. But get ready for 2 epic reviews tomorrow. Oh yeah, and oh yeah. Visions, you never told me why you found this interesting. Do you mind telling me? Did you find it interesting because it was such a ripoff and it was so funny, kind of a cheesy film? What about it made it interesting? That's cool that you watched it last night. So I'm glad I inspired you to watch it. Hell yeah, motherfucker! I love cheesy horror films. I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love good horror movies. Like, Friday the 13th is fucking mind-blowing. Halloween, the original, 1978, fucking mind-blowing, fucking great. But then you watch shit like this. It's good, but it's cheesy good. And then Halloween 3, that is shit garbage, but it's great shit garbage, and it's fucking hilarious. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That concept, it makes no goddamn sense. But the movie is fucking hilarious. But anyway, get ready for 2 awesome reviews tomorrow, my friends. I'm very excited. Very excited. All right, let's see. Where did I leave off? I'm a little bit behind here. Steven says I'm back. Lantern says pew. Exhumed Vision says fart hut. I did fart. It was a good fart. I don't know who Tony is. Walter says, hey, Visions, you ready to kill Tony tonight? I don't know who Tony is, but Tony, watch out. Visions is going to kill your ass. Vision says, hell yeah, I think I'm going to make some chicken strips. Oh, nice. So that's what's for dinner. Like I said, I think I'm going to make myself a soup and a salad tonight for dinner. I think that's real. That's where I'm going. Soup and a salad. But chicken strips, that does sound good. Good choice, buddy. Good choice. That dude that does the amazing Bill impression is on. I can't wait. Okay. I did, Leonard. I did spray that air freshener. I did. Excuse me. Bill got so hurt over that impression. I don't know who the hell you're talking about, Walter. I have no idea. Walter says, hell yeah, chicken strips sound good. They do. They do sound good. To be honest, I'm not a fan of Legion. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Shit. I'm not either. Haven't seen much of them. It smells a lot better now. Let's see here. I like him a lot. The girlfriend doesn't at all. And then Exhumed Visions, you like Mark. Yeah, okay. I love him. He's so funny to me. I like his short one-liner. But I get it. He's not everyone's cup of tea. Oh, stealing a direct quote from me, Walter. Nice. I like that. Not really my cup of tea. Like it. I like it. There you go. I like it. I definitely like it. What's up, Steven? For dinner, I ate barbecue. Nice. Walter says it's a comedy. I've never heard of the comedy you guys are talking about. I was kind of reading through the chat to see what you and Visions were talking about, and I was like, I don't know what the hell they're on about. But I love comedy. Hell yeah. I would say my 3 favorite movie genres, it would be horror movies first, then sci-fi, and then comedies. So yeah. Yeah. It's not that I hate fudge, Visions. It's just the most stupidest fucking crap to say in a chat. And it's getting annoying. So yeah. So fucking dumb. So yeah. I can only take so much until I have to time somebody out. I will say, I've gotten better at taking jokes, and I've gotten better at not timing people out and not blocking. A certain someone in the chat, I watched her stream today. Holy shit. Talk about me timing and blocking people. She was every 2 minutes, every 1 minute and a half timing people out. Oh my God. So I'm not mentioning any names. Let's just say someone in the community is a lot more touchy than me. And man, she was timing people out like nobody's business. Oh my God, you said my name. That's a timeout. Oh my God. You know? And I was like, damn. I'm like, why can't someone say your name or watch a video about you? I'm like, all right, whatever. It's not my show. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that person. I haven't even said that person's name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Because I don't want World War 20 to start. Everything's been nice and calm. Knock on wood. So, yeah. You could say they fudged up. Ha ha ha! That's pretty funny. See, that's funny, Visions. The other one was just fucking stupid that Crumble said. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Alrighty, let's see here. I did the 3 movies. I think I'm going to save all the Disney stuff. I've been so busy with work and the convention stuff, I renewed my pass. I think this weekend, on Saturday, I may go to Disney, and on Sunday, I'm going to go to the convention, because Jeff already texted me and said, hey, Fierce, you're coming to this Sunday's con. And I said, oh, I absolutely am coming to the con. I almost said December. Excuse me, not December. I'm getting tired. March 9th, South Florida Collectors Fest. Oh, I'm there. So I think Saturday I may go to Disney and get some footage, because I haven't went to go to Disney in a while. And then on Sunday I'll get some footage at the convention, because I'm trying to go out more. Like I said, yesterday church was fantastic. It was so awesome to see my church family again. And everybody was very nice. They're like, hey, Fears, we haven't seen you in a while. And I was like, I know. I said, it's been a while. I said, I have no excuse. And I said, I'm not going to use work as an excuse. I said, because that's usually everyone's go-to. I said, I should be here at church every single Sunday. I said, I do apologize. And they're like, no. They're like, just show up when you can show up. A lot of trolls, Tyler especially, said, oh, I bet Fears just went for the food. So, Tyler, you're a fucking idiot. There was no food yesterday. The only thing that was there, every morning they always make a fresh cup of coffee. I did get some coffee at church, but I went there because I love the Lord and I love God. So, yeah. And I will say this. Anytime they do have a potluck dinner or breakfast or whatever, those cooks, they do make some good pancakes. The cooks at my church are really good. But I don't go there for the food. But I just loved it. I went in the Discord. I saw Walden. He just went for the food. I'm like, no, you're a fucking moron. You're a fucking idiot. No, I absolutely did not go for the food. So, that shit just gets old. Anyway, I'm taking off. I'm glad everybody enjoyed the show. It was a pretty good show. Made fun of some trolls. Reviewed some movies. Had a few laughs. Had a few thrills, chills, spills. There we are. Kate says, I love fudge around the holiday. Fudge is good. I do enjoy fudge. But when idiots make stupid jokes about fudge, it gets really fucking annoying. So, yeah. Anyway. I'm taking off. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Fears. FearsMan26 is the main channel. Fears Vlogs is channel number 2. Follow Walter White on YouTube. Follow Fangirl Kate on YouTube. Follow Larry Tate on YouTube. Follow Tommy NC 2010. Tommy, I'm so glad that Tommy Talks is back. You can thank Fears for that, because I was promoting the shit out of it. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. Follow Randall, Lord Randall, at Cameo Man 2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Fears loves all of his loving and loyal fans. Fears cares about you guys. Thanks so much for all the love and the support and the comments and the views and the likes and the fan mail. You guys are awesome. I've got the best fans in the world. I love you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And this is Fears signing off. Peace. Deuces. I'll see you.